Hi, beautiful people. It's Friday, the 2nd of December, and welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture, as defined by the culture. And of course, we are hosted by the best. So again, it's just me and my bro in the building. Mm-hmm. So I am Just Jean, your fitness queen representing the Black Queens.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-Black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
So before we begin, guys, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, and hit the bell icon. It helps with the algorithms, and it makes sure that you guys do not miss any amazing bits that we put out. But yeah, Emmanuel.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm alright, you know.
How's your week been?
It's been good. It's been good. It's been a quick one.
It's zoomed past, isn't it?
Yeah, been very quick.
We're in December. How?
It's ridiculous.
Like, how are we in December?
Doesn't make no sense. I feel like it was just the other day I was buying mulled wine.
And here we are. Like, I genuinely don't understand. Brent, this time last year was when I was getting ready to leave, you know? Can you imagine? I was coming to do my big move to Ghana.
How long did you plan to be out there for?
To be fair, till whenever. Yeah, I did 5 months.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So what brought you back?
Gymshark.
Ah.
Yeah. They bought the bag. I had to, when the money comes knocking, you have to run, you know?
That's true.
So I came back. And then I planned to leave again in September. And then since I got back, like work just has just been glory be to God.
Good.
So yeah, so I'm here.
That's good. What's it like working with Gymshark?
Do you know what? They're a good company to work for. They've got so many different departments though. Like, it's such a massive company. It's weird. So I feel like when I was doing stuff before, it was like on an ad hoc basis. I worked with a different team.
Okay.
And like, they're the team that I kind of built like a really solid relationship with. They're still my friends. And then like now, I'm working with like a different team, but they kind of all interlink.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Can't complain. It's good.
Do you see like loads of, you know, some of these other Gymshark people on YouTube and that? Do you guys meet up and all them type of things there?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't. They don't really do them as often, if that makes sense, like where you get to link up and stuff. So I've not actually met anyone. I think the people I've met are people that I already had a relationship with anyway. Yeah. So we kind of like do our own thing. Okay. But generally speaking, not really.
Okay. Yeah. Are there a lot of Black people that's part of Gymshark though?
Not really, but more than before. It's weird, like not in comparison to like the whites. No, of course not. Yeah. But there's like a decent. Actually, no. Let me not lie. In the UK, no. In America, no. Because when I think about it, in America, there's loads of Black Gymshark athletes.
What's it?
There's a few, yeah.
Is Gymshark UK though?
It's a UK-based brand, but a lot of people think it's American, and I get why they think it's American because they have a big, US market.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but yeah, and I feel like when it comes to athletes and stuff, there was a lot. Like, I know a lot of Black athletes, men and women, who are American, and then over here in the UK, it's scarce. I'm not even an athlete, to be fair. So, and I don't want to be, but yeah.
No, I don't say it like that.
No, trust me, you don't. So yeah, I'm in the best position ever. Yeah.
Okay. Like, you know, when you go like filming like all your content in the gym and stuff, are you basically bring someone along all the time, or have you got like a tripod and all?
I think so it depends. With my content, there's 2 different styles of content I do. So I do like the really funny reels and stuff. So with that, I have like a content shoot day where I literally shoot 2 months of content in like 8 hours. Yeah. So there's one day I'll literally go to the gym for 8 hours. And before I go, everything is in my notes. Like, I've got every video, every sound I'm going to use from TikTok, what the type was going to be. Like, I plan everything in advance.
Oh, that's good.
So when I'm there, it's just recording. And then I know that, okay, I've filmed like 20, 25 reels that I can basically, that can last me for like 2 months. Okay. And then with the gym, like the actual workout videos, every time I go to the gym, I just always film. So that's either, if I'm with someone, I'll get them to film me, or I'll just put my phone somewhere. And then, so that way I've just always got content.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your gym like one of those where you're allowed to film? Or is
it
because of you?
No. My gym's, I love my gym because my gym's, it doesn't follow rules like a regular gym, if that makes sense. So no one's going to complain that you're filming. You're not even like, you know how with a lot of gyms rules are that you can't be topless, like for guys anyway. Ugh, phooey. Like the rules are there, but it's, do you know what I mean? It's a very laid back gym, so you can kind of do what you want. People bring their kids. You're not really meant to bring kids to gym, but there's like a seating area, and not like a baby, but like if you've got like a 4 or 5 year old who you can just put on like give them their iPad or whatever, and they'll just sit in the corner. Like it's obviously, generally speaking, you're not really meant to do that, but it's quite laid back.
Like bougie type gyms?
No, hell no.
Serious?
No, it's like a meathead gym.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So it's not got like a cafe in it and all that type of
We
stuff?
do though. No, my gym is elite. I'm so sorry, but my gym is elite because it's got a barber shop.
In the gym?
For Ubers though. But yeah, like there's a barber shop. It's got like not a cafe, but like you can get food and stuff. So like prepped meals, they do pizzas, everything, like protein pizzas. Like you can get loads of food and stuff afterwards. There's what's it called? The sunbed and stuff.
Actually, you haven't got your earphones on. But can you hear that clicking?
Yeah, I can.
And like there's like a recovery kind of treatment room as well. But yeah, like it's one of those places where when I'm there for hours. And my friends would be like, "How are you in the gym for like 3-4 hours?" And when one of my friends came, he was like,
Exactly.
he was like, "I get it. I really understand."
Is it expensive?
No. It's not. My membership is £38 a month.
And you get all of that?
Thank you. It's not expensive.
Oh,
like, no, not at all.
Is it like a multi-gym one as well, so you can use it in different...
No. So
Okay.
my membership is just for the one that I go to.
Okay. Well, that's good though.
Yeah. And the music is lit. Like, literally, it's lit. Like, that's why I really like it and the vibe. So it's like when I go in there, like, they play like old school hip hop. Do you know what I mean? Like, they'll play like Dr. Dre, Biggie, do you know what I mean? Like, proper vibes. And then you have like the new school stuff. And then they'll play Afro beats. And then you got house. Like, it's because whoever's on shift plays their music.
Yeah, okay.
And the people on shift are like people that get it. So it's only rare that you have music where you're thinking, oh, really, babe? But other than that, everybody else is like, it's really good.
Interesting.
So yeah.
So are you a bit of a local celebrity in there?
Not at all, you know. Do you know what's really funny? No, because I think what I've noticed is like, obviously when I'm in the gym and I'm playful and whatnot, but like what's happening is afterwards people are like, oh my gosh, I came across your socials. I was just thinking that can't be the same girl in the gym. It's like sometimes you're really quiet, but then online you've got such a massive personality. And I was like, yeah. But no. I'm just Gina, man. You know?
Just Gina.
Literally. That's what it stands for.
Okay. Got any fix the clicking? Yeah, actually, it's gone now.
No, it's gone now, but I'm sure it's gonna come back. It's not coming through any of the XLRs. It's more so on Ecamm side. So I don't wanna look to stop it and then try to find out anything. So
Okay.
just continue.
Well, it's stopped now, so hopefully not return. But yes, man. Have you got any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, I've got birthdays. Look, I've got a housewarming and a birthday. And tonight I need to find out where I'm watching this Ghana match. I don't know why you're laughing, like we're not going to win. I'm joking.
I'm hoping and praying.
I really do,
Ghana
though,
win,
you know.
man.
I think it'll be great for Africa.
100%. Senegal's already through.
Yeah, so like we need to just...
And it's against Uruguay.
I know. And you know what will be really amazing? Do you know I really want us to win? Because then I feel like you Nigerians will really just give us grace for a few moments. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll actually just be tooting our horns small.
You don't think we are?
Please, I feel like with every compliment, there's shade somewhere. Do you get what I mean? It's like you can't just rate. It's like go and eat your eggs. It's like okay, but yeah. No, I do hope we win though. But can I be honest? Watching Ghana play football gives me the biggest anxiety. Like, and I'm not even a football person, but my friend was laughing because she was like, "No, you actually get into it." And I was like, "Because it makes me anxious. I'm watching it and just thinking, use your common sense. Like, do you know what I mean? It's very, it's very nerve wracking.
Well, like even what's that first game when they lost the first game? Or was it a draw?
No, the first game was.
It was against. Who was it against?
Oh, was that the second one was when we won 3-2, right?
Yeah.
First one was the one we lost to Portugal.
That's the one. Oh, I was so angry. Man.
That was 3-2. Again, that gave me anxiety.
So angry.
Hell
So
anxiety.
angry. I was thinking, Ayu just scored. It's Ayu that scored, isn't it?
I think so.
He scored. Then you brought him off. Like almost immediately. Took him off and Kudus as well, who's like one of the best players on the team. I'm thinking, like, no one's making chances. Like, why are you taking off the actual playmakers? And then all of a sudden, start losing.
But have you noticed in the World Cup that most first halves, am I wrong? Because I haven't watched every game, but it seems like the first half of most matches, like no one scores. And then the second half is like where things get a bit... Well, all the matches I've watched anyway, it's like first half is 0-0. And then the second half is when it starts to like get a bit exciting. Yeah.
Right, you might be right, you know. I've missed bad matches, you know.
I'm not going to lie, I've only watched one England one and the Ghana ones, and that's about it.
I've only seen the highlights of one England one.
Yeah, that's it.
So who do you want to win between like England and Senegal?
No one? No, I'm joking. Do you know what? I think I'm going to say England, yeah, but it's because I just want the black boys to do their thing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true.
I'm rooting for everyone black, man. Literally. But I want the black boys to do their thing so the racist people can eat their words for like a few moments. But we all know how that goes.
But the whole Senegalese team is black, isn't it?
No, I know. But I and that's what I'm saying. I want them to win too. But ultimately, I want the man them to bring it home.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that'd be sick though.
Yeah.
It was like 3-3, all obviously Senegalese black players. Hat-trick by Saka or something. He I don't know, scores a winning penalty. Yeah.
That's what I'm
honestly,
saying.
perfect.
Yeah,
But
literally.
I guess we shall see, innit?
We definitely shall.
But yeah.
Kevin wants to know if it is you have iron weights in your gym.
Yeah, I do have iron weights in my gym.
Yeah.
Only iron weights, actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a proper gym, you know.
Mm.
And don't be fooled. Don't think because I'm a woman, because I'm a woman, I don't lift. I do my thing. Don't get confused, you know.
But it's important for women to lift, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And I don't just train legs. I know there's this misconception that girls only train. I can do pull-ups. Check my Insta, bro. Yeah. So my upper body's strong, solid.
And plus that adds to the whole...
Yep, the hourglass. Yep. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Women, don't skip your pull-ups, man.
No, don't, honestly. It's hell, though. It doesn't get any easier and it's the worst exercise in the world. But just keep doing it.
So, yes, should we go into the headlines?
Yes, please.
So Labour has won the City of Chester by-election, retaining the seat and delivering a defeat for Rishi Sunak in his first electoral test as Prime Minister. Samantha Dixon has become the constituency's new MP with a majority of 10,974 votes. Her party secured more than 61% of the vote, with a 13.76% swing from the Tories. The contest was triggered by the resignation of Christian Matheson. The Labour MP quit after Parliament's watchdog recommended he be suspended for serious sexual misconduct. Mr. Matheson admitted he had committed a minor breach of code and tendered his resignation with great sadness. Labour was fully expected to retain a seat, which it won in 2019 by a majority of 6,164. In that election, the Tories came second, winning 38.3% of the vote. Labour secured 49.6%, and the Liberal Democrats came third with 6.8% of the vote. But this time round, Ms Dixon won with 61.22% of the vote, defeating the Tory candidate and NHS nurse Liz Wardlaw. Election officials earlier confirmed that the turnout was 41.2%, with a total of 28,541 votes cast in the December poll. In a speech following the result, Ms Dixon said to the people of Chester, Ms Dixon said, people in Chester have said unreservedly that Rishi Sunak's Conservatives no longer have a mandate to govern. She added, I don't think they believe in the Tories, and I don't believe the Tories have the answers. I think they think it's Labour's turn now. And the next headline, again, is about the Tories, and it's about Suella Braverman. So MPs have said that the reappointment of Suella Braverman as Home Secretary after she broke ministerial rules sets a dangerous precedent. Ms Braverman was sacked from her role after leaking restricted material, but given her job back just 6 days later when Rishi Sunak became the Prime Minister. Defending the move, Mr Sunak said she had learned from her mistake, but a Commons committee said there should be a significant punishment for ministers leaking documents. William Rogg, who chairs the Public Administration and Constitutional Affairs Committee, said that a robust system for upholding standards was needed, with proper sanctions for those who break the rules. Ms. Braverman stepped down as Home Secretary during the final chaotic week of Liz Truss's premiership. In her resignation letter, Ms. Braverman admitted committing a technical infringement of the rules by sending an official document to someone unauthorized to receive it. The following week, Mr. Sunak, who had replaced Ms. Truss as Prime Minister, reappointed Ms. Braverman to the Home Office. But the committee said a subsequent change in Prime Minister should not wipe the slate clean and allow for rehabilitation and a return to ministerial office in a shorter time frame. To allow this to take place does not inspire confidence in the integrity of government, nor offer much incentive to proper conduct in the future. And that's the end of the headlines. Topic of the day. Right. So today's topic of the day is almost like a part two. In fact, it's not a part two. It just comes from the same person, basically, who put in a topic about 2 weeks ago that dealt with abortion and men's rights. Yeah. Mm. And this person's basically said, are we too scared to ask? Right? So I'm just going to read out their email. Are we too scared to ask anymore? Is it considered too moist or childish to ask for consent? Obviously, consent should always be agreed on all parties. Yet a problem that I think some people have is that they are scared of being embarrassed, whether it be them getting dissed in their partner's WhatsApp group chat or hearing online that their partner gets the ick from being asked, can I kiss you? Or do you want to have sex with me? Or what do you like in bed? Do you think this can be damaging, as the dissonance in what to do romantically is meant to be understood and not said, but without verbal confirmation, that can confuse people as they want to do the right thing and be assured, but not kill the mood?
Do you know what? When you just said that, I thought about it, and the thought, honestly, the thought of someone saying, "Can I have sex with you?" gave me the ick. Like instantly, I shuddered and thought, "Ooh." It's childish. I'm childish. I'm childish. I am childish because I literally thought, oh my gosh, why was that my response? But it's fair. Mm-hmm. It's actually fair. But when you were talking, I literally just thought, oh.
No, but there's ways you can.
No, I know. Like it's because you said, "Can I have sex with you?" I just thought, geez, Louise, like that is to me, it's an instant turn off. I don't know. Like I do agree that sometimes it doesn't have to be said. Do you know what I mean? And it's more like an unspoken thing. Mm-hmm. But I think you can be tactful in the way you present it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think someone asking me, can I kiss you is cringe. And I think if said in a humorous way, I don't know. I think it's just about delivery, if that makes sense. But literally, can I have sex with you gives me the ick.
Suppose he drops sex with you.
The song?
No.
Sorry. Let me break it down and tell you what your sex is like. Sorry. Childish.
So whatever position that you guys are in at the time that he asks you that question that gives you the ick, suppose it's the same position, suppose it's the same look in your eye and wherever his hands are, right? To intimate that something is progressing. Suppose he then drops the sex with you. Suppose it's just, can I?
Yeah, can I is fine. No, honestly. No, guys, please.
No, but guys
please,
don't say, can I have sex with you verbatim as a statement. Like that sentence, I don't know, it doesn't exist. There's a way to ascertain whether or not the woman wants to have sex with you without saying, can I have sex with you? There's different ways you can say it, reading the room, body language, cues. It doesn't have to be, can I have sex with you in that way, in that manner?
Give us an example.
No.
A great one.
I'm not saying I'm a great one. I'm just saying.
No, I'm joking, right?
I'm just saying that line is not. I doubt it's used.
Okay, but can you give me not you personally? I'm just.
No.
No, wait. Sorry, it's the way you looked at me like the fuck.
No, but you said not me personally, but it's still me saying it.
You saying it. Oh.
But Yusuf, do you feel as though like we're getting to that place where like we have to?
I understand why you think or why that's the question for sure. Because of consent is important, but obviously it's at the forefront right now. And obviously in the last few years you've had the Me Too movement, you've had all these other type of things in it. So I get it, but like Real niggas know how to move. innit?
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about myself.
No, I
Relax.
know. Like, why are you taking everything I'm saying so personal?
I'm not.
Just, a
I'm
joke,
not.
me a
I'm
joke.
not. I'm not. I'm just talking back. I'm just having a conversation.
Okay.
You're getting all jumpy.
No, I'm fine.
You know what I mean?
Please, I'm shy.
No, when it comes to sex, this girl can't even have. You can't talk about
Oh
sex.
no, don't try it. I'm not that immature anymore. I've grown up.
Why? Because you've been having sex.
No, Yusuf. I've grown up. Okay. Therapy. No, I'm joking. No, I'm still mature. You right?
No, you're bare mature. But you've been having sex. That's why.
No, I haven't. Where do we go from here?
If you say so.
There we go.
Word in the street say otherwise.
Sorry, can't quite hear you there.
I'll be too
You're not
scared.
speaking with your chest.
It's all right.
What about Emmanuel? Like, have you got any examples of how?
I was gonna ask you actually.
Yeah, he's the other male in the room that participates. In...
Sexual activity. So how would you ask a girl?
How would I?
Yeah.
I mean,
Speak your truth, King.
I obviously, let's try and think hypothetically, yeah?
Brent, I'm gonna ask you next as well, though.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah?
So. No, but you know the thing is, I feel like kind of like what Yusuf was saying, yeah? At the same time, I feel kind of reluctant to say this, yeah? But I think you guys are kind of pretty much saying the same thing in the sense of it's a matter of if the guy's got game, innit? Because certain things don't need to be said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we're in a time where I don't think we can be relying on that because it's dangerous.
Yeah, of course not. Obviously, the thing is, there's nothing wrong if you're not sure. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking the girl, whether it sounds corny or you think it's going to embarrass you. Who cares? Like at the end of the day, if asking her verbatim is gonna eliminate any doubt in your mind, and be for the better good long term, then who cares? And if she likes you, if a girl likes you enough, she's not gonna care. If I ask a girl, do you want to have sex with me? She's not gonna. That's cringe. If she wants to have sex with me, she's gonna have sex with me. Doesn't matter that I asked her. If she likes you, doesn't matter.
But Gina's saying it gives her the ick, man.
Yeah, but Gina's
immature.
if a guy that Gina was sexually attracted to and wanted to have sex with her asked her, Gina's in her mind she'll be like, that's a bit weird, but she's still gonna go through if she wants to.
Do you know what it is? You didn't even let me land. You just said, exactly. No, it's just more like, why are you asking? Like, I get why you're asking, but to be honest, I think it's because, in my head, for me to be in that situation, the person, and I'm just seeing as in my head, if I'm in that situation, we have that kind of relationship anyway. So in my head, you shouldn't even have to ask. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think that's why for me it's giving me the ick because instantly in my head now I'm picturing someone that I'm not even interested in like that, and then they're asking me and I'm thinking, ew. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that's why it's making me shudder.
You know what it is? Because consent is very important these days. It's hard to say something like, "Oh, I don't ask because I just know," or you know what I mean. That statement could be dangerous, even though a man might navigate life without ever asking verbatim, "Can we have sex?" Because he understands who he's with. They've built a rapport, an understanding. They have chemistry. He's got the verbal cues. He's got the physical cues. He knows what it is. And every time he's had sex with a girl, it's been fine.
Yep.
But if you say that, "Oh, I never ask," it's like, "Oh, you're a bit wayward," because that's the climate we're in. I mean, but most guys who know what it is, they don't ask, "Can we have sex?" It's the feeling, it's the aura in the room. You know what it is. You know what I mean?
Do you feel? Again, this may sound like the most stupidest question, guys. Please forgive me. But do you feel as though, like, let's just say, like, women who like women now, for example, they have the same issues?
Women who like women have the same issues.
Yeah.
About asking for consent and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you know what I find interesting about that, is like, I don't know, because do you know what I feel like, I feel like people who, like, navigate that space, not saying that they're aggressive with it, but for example, like, you see what we spoke about the other day about when I got moved to? Did I speak about it on here or was it on Meet Us?
Can you give some context?
Oh, I'm not doing that. Oops.
Yeah.
It was on Meet Us, innit?
Yeah.
Well, damn. He ain't got a belly noches, but
Where
how
you
could
gonna
you
go?
All right. Oops.
Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go.
Yusuf, stop.
Go.
Right, so I gave an example, right, of where I got moved to by a woman.
Okay.
But it was very intense and
Want to hear that story? Better sign up to our Patreon.
literally from me up to 7, baby. Exclusive. And it was very intense and very like invading personal space. It was very, do you know what I mean? But we even said that if that was a guy who did that, that would not fly in the slightest. Do you understand what I mean? But because it was girl on girl, it was like, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what exactly was she doing though? Was she like trying to touch you? And
She even led with her hands.
serious?
Yeah, because girls feel like they're allowed to do that to girls.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have your own set of rules that
We
you
do, though, that's
you
the
guys
thing.
abide by, and women know that it's safer for them to. You know what I mean? Like the things women do to each other. Like, you know, you told me the other day when girls come behind you, grab your bum,
Yeah.
and to them it's normal, it's fine. But obviously, a man can never do that, of course, and it's not right to do that. A man shouldn't do it. But women feel like it's all right, assuming that that woman, just because she's a woman, is cool with you touching her bum. Like,
But is that like a gender thing or is that a sexual preference thing? So for
Gender
example, like the reason why I say that is because say you knew the woman was a lesbian, right? Would you still see it in the same way?
I knew she was a lesbian.
No, I mean like coming up to you, touching your bum type thing.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I do get what you
so
mean.
what are you saying?
If,
You saying if both parties were
No,
No,
so
not
you see
lesbian.
how, like, for example, like another girl who I know could come and like touch my bum and it's nothing, right? He's saying if another girl who came and touched my bum, even if it's nothing but was a lesbian, would that make me feel different? And I think it would actually, because I'd see it as maybe there's attraction there. Because let's say you, for example, but you're not attracted to me and you're a guy, I wouldn't want you to touch my bum regardless.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it is, I agree with what you're saying.
So try to break it down if you can. Why is it fine for girls to do it and not guys to do it? Just
No, but that's
I know
what I'm
why.
saying.
I know why, but I want you to break
because
it down.
I feel like because when you think about a guy, instantly you're always gonna think it's sexual.
Okay,
you get what I mean?
because you're taking the bum squeeze from a girl as non-sexual.
Yes, but then if it's someone who's a lesbian, then it changes because then it's like you're attracted to women.
Yeah.
So then this might be sexual.
Okay.
Or this is
Oh,
sexual.
so you're more threatened by the lesbian touching your bum than a straight girl touching your bum.
Yes.
Okay.
As in my reaction would be different. Does that make sense? Like I feel like my reaction would be the same as it would be with a guy. Like if a guy touched my bum and do you know what I mean? I think, yeah.
Do you feel like, again, this might be a bit of a stupid question here, but the whole consent thing, right? And like, sometimes, obviously, a guy may attempt to get consent by touching, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes, in the same way you could ask for sex, for example, and be turned down, but that's just verbal. But then if you're asking for sex by touching and you're turned down, that's sexual abuse. Almost. Or can be. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, well, it depends. Maybe it depends on the level in which you touch.
Because
You know what I mean? Like, for example, I'm sure a girl would be way more accommodating to a thigh touch to a breast grab or something much more overtly sexual and invasive. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This competition is techie because
That's what I'm
where do you
saying.
draw the line? Like, even me saying, oh, maybe a thigh touch is better than the breast, you might be like, no,
Yeah.
Yusuf. Can't touch my thigh. You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah.
But it's this competition. It's hard to have in this day and age because you don't know. You don't know anymore. You know what I mean? Everyone just navigate your own situations, bro. You know what I mean? If you've been navigating, you've been fine. Then keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been navigating. I've been fine. So obviously, what you do works for you.
Yeah.
If you're one of them guys who keep getting dragged on Twitter
Then clearly you know.
for sexual abuse and that, then you, my friend, need to go to school because you're obviously doing something wrong. You know what I mean? But it's mad. It's mad.
I was going to say, so when it comes to, I guess, because I feel like, especially with the whole consent thing, right?
Yeah.
Typically, like you're saying, you wouldn't be in that situation, typically, if you have a certain rapport with this person. But does that apply only to the first time? Because the first time is maybe you get...
Oh, I get it. Like the first, I get it.
No, but figures, people talk about having sex. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Before it happens.
like,
type
yeah,
thing.
like we're acting like sex is only physical. You talk about having sex with a girl and a guy all the time. So you might have a link, You know why?
yeah.
You know why she's coming over. You know why he's coming over. Sex is spoken about, so it's not like people are at home all the time thinking in their head, okay, what's gonna happen today? Like most people, when they link up with a girl or guy, they know what it is. We know our situations.
Yeah.
It's not like people are walking in blind, not knowing what's going on here. I'm not. Obviously, it happens in certain situations, but for the most part, adults, we know what it is between me and another person.
But I think that's where the problem comes sometimes, because you think, I sorted out a link. She's coming over. You're going there.
Yeah.
Like you said, you know what's gonna happen. At least you think you do.
Yeah.
When you get there now, you get a situation, and all of a sudden, she could be saying, "Oh, you're pressurizing me too much. You're being too this, that, and the third." And you find yourself in a situation where tomorrow you might be one of these guys on the list.
Yeah, no. Those situations can happen when you might you might read it wrong, or the girl might change her mind, which is completely fine. As a guy, you just have to, you adapt, you evolve. You've changed your mind. It's fine. The thing is, when I'm speaking about this, I'm speaking from my own life experiences, isn't it? So it's hard for me to ascertain, another man with a girl and why it's unveiling the way it's unveiling. I don't know, man. Maybe just everyone just asks a question, innit? Ask a question that gives Gina the ick. Do you want to have sex with me?
Oh, please. Do you know what? Do you know what my response would be? Please, I'm shy. It's like, how can you ask me such a question and not expect me to say, please, I'm shy?
Oh,
like,
man.
oh, jeez. Please, I am shy.
Yeah.
Literally.
Why do you think the world is in, again, this is just my assumption, obviously. So if you guys disagree, tell me. But why do you feel as though it's never really the other way around, where the woman's like trying to get consent?
Because women and the world assume that men are thirsty for sex and they'll have sex at any given opportunity.
And
presented to them. That's
generally
why.
speaking, majority, not all the time, that is the case though.
I guess.
Yeah. Sorry. No, today, yeah.
No, that is okay. Obviously, the general consensus is that men. It's like that age-old saying: men have sex when they can, women have sex when they want. Right? That's the consensus. So that's what it is. The world thinks that men can't say no to sex. So a woman doesn't really have to get consent because she assumes that he wants to have sex with me. And for the most part, I guess it is true.
Do you know what I'm thinking is? Do you know what would be so rattling though? Imagine trying to stick it on a guy and he rejects you. Oh, my chest.
It happens.
I know, but we're not built for that stuff.
It happens.
We're really not.
It happens.
We're not.
But then are men built for that? Especially men of today.
You lot are used to it, man.
What, rejection?
Men of today.
Rejection is something part and parcel of my
See,
life, man.
look at him. He's even.
Yeah, but we're from a different era though.
No, I think even. Nah, man.
I remember the first time I went to kiss a girl and not the first time I kissed a girl, but the first time I got rejected from a kiss. You know the ones?
What did you do?
I tried again, but...
Did she turn her head?
No, I leant in.
Was it like
I leant in and she was like whoa.
Oh.
Whoa there, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it was like you know when you're on the uni days, isn't it? Like,
No, you tried to like lean in for the
it
kiss.
was like I was like, all right, cool. 1-0 to you.
But see, I respect that. He took it on the chin and was just like, all right, cool,
And then
go
I tried
again.
again, same day, But then this girl kissed me later on. I was like, what?
Maybe, do you know what it is? Sometimes, you want to kind of move at your own pace, innit? You don't want to feel pressured into something. Yeah. And also, someone like me, back in the day, I would have found that not intimidating, but like, do you know what I mean? So like, I would have probably laughed.
Yeah. Who? You, the girl or the guy?
Me as a girl, like,
Okay.
if I was like nervous in that scenario, and a guy came to kiss me, I'd probably like laugh or do something stupid to like not allow it to happen.
Yeah. It was tough.
There was a comment I wanted to read out for in the chat. God damn it!
Rejection is part and parcel of a man's upbringing, man. It's a rite of passage.
I feel like, I generally feel like you lot can handle it better than we
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed by the amount of girls that shoot their shot though. Like I generally could never.
Yeah.
I couldn't. But there's people around me that do all the time, and I'm just like, I love that for you.
Well, what's their success rate like? The ones around you that do it.
People that I know that have shot their shot have like bagged. I guess it depends on what you're after.
You know
though.
what, because-
no, it depends on what you're after,
Because
right?
the consensus is that men are easy. That's what a lot of women say. Men are easy. Like it's easy to get a man. You just jump into the DM.
Really, I can't do it. You know, I'm too
Within
shy.
a few. Obviously, not every girl's going to be successful, and it depends on
Who she
who
is as
you
well,
are and who
100%.
the target is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If those two things don't match up, success rate is,
I don't have game. I don't have like. You see, game zero.
is it?
It's zero game.
Are you one of
I'm-
them girls who look at a guy and think that's you shooting your shot? Like I looked
That's-
at him.
yeah,
I
I'm
looked
not
at
gonna
him.
lie.
You got eye contact, so
Do you know what? I'm even in your presence. There you
he
go.
must know. He must know.
He must know that I like him.
I positioned myself
Yeah.
in his.
I don't
in
even
his-
do that.
in his eye view.
I don't even do that. I remember I went to an event, yeah, and there was a guy he was tall, and I thought, oh my gosh, wow, like he's so good looking. And I was just like, okay, and just
Yeah.
carried on, like just
That was it.
yeah. I thought
Yeah, yeah.
So you're alright. We're just missing out on love.
that's. I feel like I've probably done it so many times. But you know what the problem is? It's because I'm old school. I believe I should be pursued. That's what the problem is. I feel like, do you know what I mean? I believe a guy should pursue me and come with vim
Yeah.
and valor.
Is there anything as like? Is there anything such as, this is a question, non-verbal consent? So let's just say you're with a girl and she kisses you and she might grab your Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah. In your mind, you're thinking, okay, this is consent for me to now move forward. So now you initiate sex, but she's like, whoa, I don't want to have sex with you. But in your mind, that physical interaction was consent.
I can,
You know what I mean?
I can
Yeah.
see how,
Yeah.
and I think
That's what I'm saying. It's techie.
Go on.
So no, that was a question. I'm
I was
saying,
gonna say I can see how you'd think
does
that is consent.
non-verbal consent, is it a thing? Is it an actual thing? Or no?
I would have thought it is. Because if a girl does that, surely there's only one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's
No,
what I'm
but
saying.
it might not be. That might be the extent of what she wants to do. I'm just here to fondle you. I'm not trying to
Yeah,
be.
that's
I'm not.
true.
I'm not
That's
trying to
true.
be. I'm not trying to be penetrated today. I just want to kiss you. Maybe this is her. This is her. Woman up. This is her first base.
That is true.
You know what I mean, that's the thing. But that guy's thinking, okay, game on. You know what I mean, it's techie.
I think women then have to kind of see it the same way as well. If a man touches or something,
Yeah.
he doesn't necessarily want to go the full way. You know what I'm saying? He may
Yeah.
just...
But you know, it is men make it hard. Men make it hard for other men
Yes.
because we're all painted with the same brush. So a man can kiss a woman and not want to have sex with her, but everyone assumes that no, if a man makes a physical approach or whatever, then it automatically means he wants to have sex. It doesn't.
Okay,
Well, that's
I've
I
heard
don't
you.
believe
I don't know. I find it hard to believe, but it's
Why?
fine.
Why do
Why?
you have to believe?
I don't know. I just
Why?
don't know.
You're under the notion that all men just all they want to do is fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I do think that though. They just want to tear open the bomb. To be honest,
Tear open the
Tear.
bomb.
That's it. So I find it hard to believe. To be honest,
How would you feel though? A man you're pursuing or he's pursuing you, whatever, you like each other. He basically does what Yusuf just said to you now.
what just only kisses me.
Kisses, touches, and then literally that's it. So in your mind, you're obviously thinking he wants to, you know what I'm saying? But then he stops
He
there.
doesn't. I'd see it as he's taking his time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you see it as, like, this nigga's got game? He's trying to keep me waiting. Suspense.
Yeah, maybe suspense. I'd be I think. Do you know what? That would like my ears would be. I'd be like, "Duh."
Yeah.
Okay, like I'll be like, okay, now I'm intrigued. Do you know what I mean? Like to see like what your game plan is.
So what, if you offer a man sex and he says no, but he's doing it on purpose to try and, you know what I mean, to tease you and whatnot, that's going to turn you on?
I don't think it's gonna turn me on, but I'll be like, okay, cool, all right, bet.
That's a one.
1-0
to you.
Oh.
E-man, how old were you when you first turned down sex? Like, no, ma. I'm fine.
No, I'm dead. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, you know.
There has to be a time in a man's life when,
Yeah.
because you can't be a sucker all your life.
All
And
the-
saying
What
yes.
about you? When was yours?
First time I turned down sex?
Yeah.
Probably when I was young, like, I don't know, in my early 20s.
Let me ask you a question. Do you remember why you turned down the sex though? Is it because you weren't attracted to, like, when you say turn down sex?
The thing is, you can turn down sex for many reasons.
Yeah.
But I'm talking-
because one, you're not attracted to the girl.
That's what I mean.
Two,
Like, is it?
You're just not in the mood to have sex. Like I've turned down sex in the actual moment, not a phone call or a text message. Like in the moment, no, I'm not going to have sex right now.
And is that someone you were attracted to?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I thought if you're talking about people that you're not attracted to, then
Remember that story I told on Mias?
you've told loads of stories.
The fight in the street.
Yeah. Don't tell me afterwards my girl tried.
No, that was because I wouldn't have sex with her.
Oh!
Yeah.
With the whole bag and...
Yeah.
Well,
That was the
damn.
initial reason.
Oh, she really wanted the pipes.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to tell us what happened?
Nah, this is more of a podcast story.
Yeah.
This is a broadcaster
I was about to say, look, they're not
with headlines.
literally
All right.
coming to talk about bands.
Well, if you want to hear the story, make sure you buy the tickets for me. So
That's
Oh
So
yeah,
literally the
there you
live
go,
show.
live show.
Quickly, sorry, can I shout out Deji? I saw one of our listeners yesterday. I was randomly walking in Newcross. It was like, just Jean. I was like, well, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
No, but that happens all the time, do you?
No, I know, but you know, it's because it was dark and you know, I can't see
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And then he was just, I was like, have you got your live show tickets? He said he's buying them next week. So,
Get your live show tickets right now, people.
and he listens to TDA
Yeah, 50th of
because
Oh, is it?
Yusuf joined and
Okay.
then I joined. So here we are.
You know what's sick actually? You know everyone's doing the Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
But when I see the top 5 with TDA and
And
Meet
Meet
Us
Us,
After 7,
yeah.
I'm like, this is love. That's love right there.
Yeah.
Yes, I ain't even seen that.
Isn't it? Brendan put them up on the story, no?
Yeah, I don't know what Iman's been doing. I've been seeing his stories and the theme of his stories. That's why he doesn't know those stories.
I'm done.
What's the theme of his stories?
He's about his Lord's business. Whatever he's doing, he's putting up
I said
he's collecting stuff and just throwing it up there, mate.
I said the honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right. Big up the minister and that.
Whatever.
All right, so what's the conclusive thing we're going with here? Because consent is important, isn't it? I don't want
100%.
to leave this conversation with it being like, you know what I mean?
A
joke.
Yeah.
It's important.
No, it is. And don't listen to me. I'm extremely childish. Like, literally, I'm a child. Like, I was watching Like Mike yesterday. That's how childish I am. So, ask for consent, guys. Don't worry if it gives her the ick. And if it gives her the ick, then she's not the one for you because she's
Yeah.
a child.
No, honestly, I feel like if you're a man and you have any doubt in your mind or you're just scared and apprehensive because of the climate of today, ask.
Yeah, fact.
Ask. And obviously it depends the dynamic between you two as well. Some, like, I don't know, like, for example, relationships are different from a girl you just met. Marriages are different from links. Like, people have rapports, they have understandings. They know what it is. Sex is not one-way traffic. You've got girls who are on your case about having sex with you.
Come on.
No, that wasn't me trying to...
Come on.
Come on. No. You know what I'm talking? I'm not projecting.
I know. But
No,
you
I know,
know I'm a
but
troll.
I know, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm like pocket my chest out.
No, but the thing is, Yusuf, you know I'm a troll. So don't even entertain
No, what I mean
me.
is, I feel like it could be easily, the narrative can be, oh yeah, it's the man. But women are equally, maybe even more so, on sex than men.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah, I think so.
Women are on sex, you know, but women they have a better way of talking about it,
Yeah.
carrying themselves in it. Whereas men, they just come across as hungry shepherds.
Yep.
And plus, like Gina was saying, I think most women just prefer for men to be the ones who pursue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Initiate everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100% get your consent, man.
Brent, do you write? Do you ask for consent in the form of a poem?
Yeah, I make sure.
Brent would be like,
No, darling,
darling,
come on.
darling, do you mind if I conquer your panties? Yeah, there was.
No, I'm done.
I want there to be evidence that there was writtens and that Jane Hancock at the bottom. Thank you very much. So yes,
Right.
at every single stage.
Good.
All right. Well, are we about to get into some more headlines?
Let's do it. So up to 13,000
Just
Ukrainian.
remember, after the music finishes, just one and then run it.
I thought it did, you know. All right. So up to 13,000 Ukrainian soldiers have been killed since the start of Russia's invasion, a senior official has said. Mikhailo Podolyak, who's an advisor to the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, said that between 10,000 and 13,000 troops had died. It's rare for Ukraine to give figures for casualties, and Mr. Podolyak's comments have not been confirmed by the country's military. In June, he said between 100 and 200 Ukrainian soldiers were dying daily. Last month, the most senior US general, Mike Milley, said around 100,000 Russians and 100,000 Ukrainian soldiers had been killed or injured since the start of the war. In a video address on Wednesday, EU Commission head Ursula von der Leyen said that 100,000 Ukrainian troops had been killed. However, a spokesperson for the EU Commission later clarified that this was a mistake, and the figure referred to those both killed and injured. Speaking to Ukrainian TV outlet Channel 24, Mr. Podolyak said that Kiev was openly talking about the number of the killed. He said, "We have official evaluations by the General Staff, official evaluations by the Commander-in-Chief, Mr. Zelensky, and they range from 10,000 to 12,500 to 13,000 killed." He added that the number of civilians killed could be significant. BBC News had identified that about 3,600 civilian deaths was the case, basically, as of mid-June. The figure is now likely to be a lot higher. Mr. von der Leyen said that 20,000 Ukrainian civilians had been killed. While that number was not retracted by the EU Commission, it was removed from later versions of the video, along with the assertion that 100,000 troops had been killed. And the next headline is almost like a part 2 of yesterday, just a follow-up of the incident between Lady Hussey, who's the Prince William's godmother, and Miss Ngozi Fulani. So it's come out that Lady Susan Hussey has offered to personally meet with the British charity campaigner who accused her of racial abuse. Friends told the Mail that the 83-year-old former lady-in-waiting to the late Queen, who was retained by the King in an honorary role, has reiterated her wish to apologise directly to Ngozi Fulani. Sources also made clear that contrary to suggestions that the charity founder had not heard from them, palace officials had reached out through a number of channels, including Safe Lives, the domestic abuse charity who invited her to attend, in order to express their profound regret for the unacceptable comments and were keen to engage with her when she felt ready. Sources say it is their hope that she will engage with the palace to discuss her experience directly in the hope that they can work with her when she's ready and express apologies in person. Ms. Fulani said she was left feeling violated after Prince William's godmother, who served as the late Queen's right-hand woman for 62 years, interrogated her about where she was from at a palace reception on Tuesday, despite her making it clear that she was British. Miss Ngozi Fulani told Good Morning Britain she had not heard from the palace since Prince William's godmother, Lady Susan Hussey, interrogated her about where she was from. She also accused Lady Susan of moving her hair in order to look at her name badge and asked her, "What part of Africa are you from?" when she replied that she came from Hackney. On Wednesday, after Ms. Fulani published details of their conversation on social media, which was backed up by witnesses, Buckingham Palace announced that she was resigning her honorary post as a lady of the household and expressed her profound apologies for the offence caused. You know, what did you think of that incident, since we were discussing it yesterday?
It angered me and it annoyed me, and I was just like, can I be honest? It's white people being white people. Like, I'm not surprised, and I'm sick of people making excuses for like elderly white people. I don't get how after so many attempts you still continue to interrogate her. Like, didn't you get the hint? Do you get what I mean? And nothing's going to become of this, but it's like it's just highlighting what we already know. Do you understand what I mean? Like, we know that the royal family are racist, and they don't seem to understand black people's, I guess, presence in the United Kingdom. So I wasn't surprised.
Because yesterday, right, we were discussing it, and we were talking about the actual question itself. Is the question offensive?
Like, where you from?
Yeah.
No. So if you ask me where I'm from and I say Essex, and then you proceed to continue to ask me, after that it gets offensive because I've given you the answer. I don't get what more you need to know.
Yeah, and her tone and approach was very suggestive. Like, your first approach was to
look at
remove my locks from my name badge.
so you can see my name badge, and obviously you
Go.
You've identified it's not a British name.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, where are you from? I told you I'm from Hackney. Okay, what part of Africa are you from? I'm British. No. It's like, oh, stop being silly. Do you know what I mean? Like, where are your parents from? I was born here. Like, I see you're going to be a hard one to crack.
And then at the end of it, it's like, oh yeah, we got there in the end. Like all the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the constant probing of it had a racial undertone to it. You know what I mean?
Do you feel as though, at the end of the day, she just wanted to know where she was from? Like, in terms of her background?
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Why was it so pressing that we couldn't continue to move forward?
Because she didn't get the answer she was looking for.
Yeah, but why do I need to give you the answer?
Then ask a more direct question.
Yeah, but...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
But in her mind, maybe she's thinking, where you from is direct. Especially if you've given me this answer and this answer, and I've said, no, not those.
Yeah.
Where you actually from?
Yeah.
But do you know what's interesting though, yeah? The only reason, let me be honest, the only reason why it becomes an issue is because she's white. Because if a black person asked me, oh, where you from? Instantly, I'm going to say Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say East London or wherever I'm from. Generally speaking, like, I'm going to say Ghana. Like, that's the first thing that's coming out my mouth.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe that's a silent understanding, or do you know what I mean? I just kind of figure that that's where you're going with this. Do you get what I mean?
And even though I'm putting all the blame on Ladybird, right?
Yeah.
Lady in waiting.
Does this confusion as well speak to Ngozi and kind of what she thinks of her? Because like you said yesterday, her parents were born here.
I think 3 generations,
right? Exactly. So because I get surprised when I meet people who are my age or even a bit younger, and their parents were born here. Yeah. I always get confused.
Same.
I'm like, your parents are born here? Really? Like, but you're the same age as me. Like, I thought all our parents came here together on the same plane.
Yep.
Boat, you mean?
You know what I mean? Even when I meet people whose grandparents were born here, I'm talking about Africans, not Caribbeans, by the way, because Caribbeans is common.
Yeah.
So for her in particular, if she's 3 generations here, that's very different. So I feel like if Lady Bird asked me the question, it'd been a whole different conversation. Yeah. But because I think Ngozi, she's a very special case. Like, how do you don't really meet Africans who are here for 3 generations?
I don't think she's African, I think she's Caribbean.
Ngozi, isn't it?
Yeah,
African?
because Ngozi's Igbo name, right? But Fulani is the name of an African tribe.
Okay,
so I feel like she's just put them together to kind of connect with Africa.
Okay, cool. Her being Caribbean makes more sense then, because I don't know any Africans who've been there for 3 generations.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
I don't think
Is it confirmed though?
That she's Caribbean?
Yeah.
No, but I think that's the case.
You just told me like you knew for a fact.
That's why I literally said we don't know.
No Igbo's going to have Ngozi and Fulani as a surname. This is what happened.
No, it's because it was implied in the conversation.
That what?
That she was from the Caribbean. That's what the lady in... What am I saying, Ladybird?
Lady in waiting.
Queen consort.
The lady in waiting.
Yeah, the ex-queen consort. That's what she implied. She said, oh, so you're from the Caribbean then?
Oh, apparently someone in the comments says she's from Barbados and she changed her name.
There you go.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes more sense then. I know Caribbeans have been here, for that amount of time. Okay, cool.
And she said she's been there since the 50s, isn't it? So like you're saying, none of us, our parents have been, you know what I mean? So.
Racism, man. Fuck it.
All right, and the next headline is, it's a bit of a long read, but I hope you people are interested. Kanye West is back in the news, man.
No, for me.
So Elon Musk has waded into the deep controversy surrounding Kanye West's unhinged interview with conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, in which the rapper professed his love for Nazis and admiration for Adolf Hitler. Soon after West made a 3-hour appearance on the Jones InfoWars podcast on Thursday, Musk responded to a tweet from Kanye West's account commemorating the bizarre interview. West had originally tweeted Jesus is King, along with a photo of a tweet that Jones, who is banned from Twitter, sent from Kanye West's own account during the podcast. Musk responded, Jesus taught love, kindness, and forgiveness. I used to think that turning the other cheek was weak and foolish, but I was the fool for not appreciating its profound wisdom. After buying Twitter for $44 billion last month, Musk swiftly reinstated Kanye West's account, which had been banned for the rapper's anti-Semitic threats and insults, including his vow to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Although Musk has promised broad-based amnesty for previously banned Twitter accounts, he has specifically vowed to maintain a ban on Alex Jones and InfoWars. Musk said last week, upholding the ban on Alex Jones, "I have no mercy for anyone who would use the deaths of children for gain, politics, or fame." It's unclear whether Musk's comments about turning the other cheek was in reference to Kanye West or to Jones, who signed a printed tweet in the photo to which Musk responded, or if it was a general philosophy of life. Regardless, Kanye West's vile, protracted outburst praising Hitler and Nazis has raised fresh controversy over how Musk handles content moderation on Twitter, with some calling for the ban on Kanye West to be reinstated. Jonathan Greenblatt, who's the director of the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, wrote in a tweet directed at Musk, "Is this someone you still want to warmly welcome back to the platform? Jews right now need allies, not enablers. Saying you like Hitler, love the Nazis, and spending all your time with a white supremacist makes one thing very clear. Ye is a vicious anti-Semite. His comments today on InfoWars are not just vile and offensive, they put Jews in danger." During the InfoWars podcast on yesterday, Kanye West addressed the ADL, saying nobody cares about the ADL. They're played out. We don't care anymore. ADL, obviously. No one cares. Shut up. No one cares. Jesus is king. Kanye West appeared on InfoWars alongside Nick Fuentes, who's the young white supremacist, whom the rapper recently brought along on a social visit to with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Wearing a fabric mask to cover his face, Kanye West ranted, "I see good things about Hitler. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. This guy invented highways, invented the very microphone that I used as a musician. You can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good, and I'm done with that. I'm done with the classification. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. I like Hitler." Later, he said the Germans had a really good leader at one point and denied that Hitler had ordered the deaths of 6 million Jews in the Holocaust. "He didn't kill 6 million Jews. That's just factually incorrect," West said, in what some are saying is probably his most anti-Semitic remark to date. "I'm not trying to be shocking. I like Hitler. The Holocaust is not what happened. Hitler has a lot of redeeming qualities." This is what Kanye West is saying. Even Alex Jones, who is no stranger to controversy, seemed visibly uncomfortable at times during the broadcast and sought to distance himself from Kanye West's remarks. Jones insisted he was no fan of Hitler and at one point interjected that the Nazis were thugs and did really bad things. West did not back down, responding, "But they did good things too. We got to stop dissing Nazis all the time. I love Nazis."
Whoo, child.
When are we going to stop giving this guy attention, bro? Honestly.
So what do you guys think about this?
This is Kanye again, isn't it? Like nothing surprises me. He just continues to dig his grave even deeper and deeper and deeper. Have you got him in Warden Road? Are you doing Warden Road? Have you got the Chris Paul thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in, I'm not going to talk much about him, yeah. All I'm going to say is, again, this is one of the main reasons why I don't like him. He loves to speak on topics and things that have happened in history that are so much bigger than him and make it about him. And that's what pisses me off. You wasn't there. You was not there.
And I don't even believe he believes any of this stuff.
So I don't get why you love to keep talking like, one, you were there, and two, what you're saying is factual and disregard like everything that's happened. Do you get what I mean? This is added to the slavery was a choice comment. Like, you just keep making situations that have nothing to... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just fuck off. If there's one person who I roll my... I don't think I've ever rolled my eyes more at a human being than him.
Do you feel... Someone said in the comments, "E-man, please don't do this." What am I doing? I ain't done nothing. But yeah, do you feel as though... Like, why do you think he continues to do this?
I don't know,
Because he's narcissistic.
His actions, for me, they can't be explained. Because did he suddenly just wake up yesterday and decide he liked Hitler? Or has he always liked Hitler? Why has he chosen to say this now? It's all a mess to me. And I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth, if I'm honest with you. I don't even believe he believes in any of this stuff. I think he just I don't know, man. He's got verbal diarrhea. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a shame, man, because I feel like any good that he can do, right, is just going to be overshadowed. Like, just the other day, he was talking about Obviously, even today, he still talks about Jesus as king.
Yeah.
The other day, he was talking about he's free.
Leave that man out of this, man. Keep Jesus' name out your mouth. It's jarring.
What? Brent, was you going to say something? Oh, I thought Brent was going to say something.
No. Just before we started this broadcast today, Gina and Emmanuel were attempting to go into a conversation, and what preceded it was Gina asking Emmanuel if it is that he actually likes Kanye West. So Gina was finding out in real time that Emmanuel is a stan.
I didn't know that Emmanuel was like stunning Kanye like through this whole. You sure?
I'm 100% sure. All I was basically saying from the beginning is when he had the t-shirt on, there could be more for him to clarify. And I'm saying, let's give him a chance to clarify.
Are you off the bandwagon or are you on still?
I don't think I was ever on. I just believe in people having a chance sometimes.
So do you still think that after all of like, you know,
After
since then,
this-
a lot as like since the t-shirt stuff, like, come on, we've progressed, right? In his insanity. Do you still feel like he deserves a chance?
Chance to do what though?
I don't know. You
All
said
right.
you're the one that said it.
Based on this stuff about Hitler, do you still feel the same way? Like, give him a chance to explain himself.
No, I think this is very clear what he's saying here, because this isn't for example, a t-shirt that just says Nazis.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, are you supporting the Nazis? Are you trying to go talking about Nazis?
Yeah.
This is saying I love Nazis.
Yeah.
I like Hitler, and he's giving reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Now we may disagree with the reasons why, but he's still giving reasons why. So I feel like there's clarity there. So I don't think there's anything to be.
But does his love for Nazis, does it fill you with any type of disdain for him?
I'll be honest with you, like maybe I'm kind of getting onto you guys' side, right? In the sense of I don't really want to hear too much from him anymore.
Yeah.
Even in the community, like I was saying earlier, someone was asking, Emmanuel, how are you going to spin this for Kanye? I'm not going to spin nothing for Kanye, man. I ain't got no time for that rubbish. The guy's a billionaire, like you were saying the other day. His problems are not our problems.
Yeah.
At all.
It's a completely different type of
fight,
thing.
yeah.
And I think my thing from the very beginning was, I don't like it when a black man tries to speak his mind and the whole world wants to silence him. I feel like it sets a bad precedent for all of us.
Yeah.
Someone that powerful, that influential can be silenced. What chance does any of us have?
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it that black people were so quick to do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. But to be honest with you, I'm not concerned about his views on Jews. I'm not concerned about that. I'm more, again, like we was chatting the other day, and our good brother Mashta Marga was talking about in the group.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned with Afrophobia. You know what I'm saying? Where people disenfranchise, oppress, subjugate black people from all across the world.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned with bloody Afro-Semitism, where there's black Jews in the Israeli army, black people that live in Israel who are being racially abused by white Jewish people. There's no ADL for them. I'm more concerned about us protecting them people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm more concerned about misogynoir, where black women are being 100%, where black women are being subjugated. Look, there's no. Yeah, I can just keep going on and on.
Yeah.
But basically, Kanye West, we need to stop wasting time on Kanye West, man. Basically, that's what I think.
I agree.
What are you laughing at?
100%.
Why are you laughing?
You all don't understand how many days I have spent arguing with this boy.
Oh, okay. Oh no, he's finally got there.
100%.
No, it's not about finally got. Do you know what it is, man? It's like if I start talking, my views will not be as clear. Like my views basically wouldn't have changed that much from before. I'll be honest with you. I'm also in a situation where I don't care. That's what it is. Before I was like I was saying before, let's give him a chance to clarify. I don't like what people are doing to him. And I don't like what black people are doing to another black person. That's still my stance. But my thing is, this guy obviously doesn't care about himself.
Yeah.
So if he can keep doing this, and he's still got millions, and his 4 children are okay at home, and he can marry this same woman who don't care about Balenciaga's pedophilia, and they're happy over there, fine. I can't be wasting my time. But over here, there's black people in the world still being killed and enslaved.
Yeah.
Let me concern myself with them.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, like, why do we care about what Kanye West is doing?
Because Emmanuel asked us to.
No, I don't mean,
This guy.
I mean in totality. Why do we care?
Because apparently he can't be ignored.
Yeah.
It can be annoyed, but people keep giving him a platform.
No, of course, and we're people.
No, we're not. He's not on this show.
No, I know, but you know what I mean?
I'll take it. Would you take him? I'll take Kanye. Brett, we take Kanye as a guest.
As a guest?
Yeah.
As a guest.
Nah, I'm not interested.
Oh, you swear?
Oh, you lies.
Nah, I'm not
I'm
interested.
taking
He's
Kanye for the
lying.
views, bro. I'll keep it a buck.
Of course.
I'm taking it for the views and the notoriety.
Because if we're saying or looking to ask the question, why do we care about him, even though I care because it's newsworthy, right?
Yeah.
And if you are saying, Yusuf, nah, I don't care about this Kanye. If Emmanuel's saying, I don't want to hear from him anymore, then why are you giving him a platform?
Because it's Kanye West and we're TDA. We need it. We need to push.
I'm done. I'm actually done.
Fair enough.
I hear it.
All right, so Emmanuel.
Yep.
I'm glad that you're here, right? I'm very glad you're here because it means less confrontation going forward, right? There was a time when it is that you said he had a great plan and he wouldn't be doing the things that he was doing unless it is that he had a great plan, right? I believe that everybody has been using Kanye West in their own way, right? When it is he was talking about one particular thing, those people who held those particular philosophies supported him.
Yep.
Now that he's gone to the nth extreme, which is I love Nazis, right? He went past just saying, no, Hitler had some good qualities. He went on to say, I love Nazis.
Yeah.
And provided, yes, he's not well, provided that he has aligned himself with openly racist individuals, for me, it's just a continuation of his trajectory or de-escalation. Not de-escalation, his descent into nonsense. It was annoying when it is that we were talking about Kanye and it sounded as though you were saying, no, we need more information. Forget about what he's done in the past. Forget about the pattern of behavior. We need more information. He's going to lead us to the promised land. Right? This
No, I
is the
never
vibe.
said all that, though.
Yeah, obviously you didn't. I'm just sprinkling on a little spice. But this is the vibe that you had a few people on in this room. They were very incensed with your quote-unquote pushbacks. And it wasn't just you basically saying, I'm going to be devil's advocate. This was the stance that you were taking. So much so that you are now saying you have divorced yourself from that stance. And that I like.
Do you know it's in fact, are you finished?
No.
Okay, go.
That I like, because I'm not going to start hounding you about, you've changed now. Your hair, I ain't going to say it again. But if it is you turn around again and say, brother, I'm going to be clipping this up.
Do you know what the thing is, Brett? Again, like people can change their views. If Kanye West comes out tomorrow, right, and says, guys, you know what, I don't know what I was thinking. And I was wrong for all of that. What would you think?
That he's doing the same thing, seeking attention, looking at the temperature and then trying to adjust so that he keeps cool. And then he'll fool you again. That's what I believe like he does.
Do you feel like he's targeting Jewish people as a whole? Or do you feel like he's
appealing to white America.
So you feel like white America is against Jewish people?
The white America that he wants to vote for him, I believe that they hold the same type of sentiments.
But doesn't he want the majority of white America?
Yeah, but he's doing a Trump thing, but on steroids. Do you understand that, right?
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying to you is, like, Trump didn't go out there talking about Jews, isn't it?
On steroids.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But Trump still was talking and appealing to majority of white America, hence him becoming the president.
Yeah.
But Kanye West is not talking to the sentiments of most white people, I don't think. So why is he doing it?
Because I feel as though he believes that he can wake up a large portion of white and black people.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's been doing mad stuff and black people have been riding for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though they know that he stepped on black people in order to do it, they were still riding for him. You have conservatives who just care about Jesus is king. I don't care what else you say about anything else. The fact that you're saying Jesus is king, I'm riding for you. He sat on a panel next to Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes. Do you understand how mad that is for any person running for president? and yet there he is.
Remember the other day I was saying maybe he's not trying to, because I was saying obviously I don't think he thinks he's going to become president. So maybe there's something else. Because there's no way you can be chilling with these guys, right, and expect to get the majority of votes in America. It's impossible. So what is he doing? Or is he just stupid?
Is it that you're saying it's because he's black? Because Trump kind of did the same thing.
No, he didn't.
Well, he kind of did do the same thing.
No, but remember, okay, tell me why it's the same thing.
I said he did the same thing.
Yeah, tell me why
In
it's the
his
same
run-up
thing.
to his campaign, he said the worst stuff. He aligned himself with the worst people. And he basically accused... Well, he didn't accuse. I want to build a wall and I want to keep these immigrants out.
Yeah.
Right? That was his prevailing policy. I'm running on this particular thing. Grabbing pussy doesn't matter. Aligning myself with supremacists doesn't matter. Even whilst in office. All the things that he did, he said, there are fine people over there. Taking the knee, stop doing that bollocks. I think Kanye West is just pushing the bar a bit further.
But Donald Trump, I believe, still believed he could have become the president of America.
Again, if he handled COVID, yes.
No,
If
but
he
I'm saying prior to him even being elected the first time, I'm saying I believe he still, with that type of rhetoric, believed his message resonated with enough Americans that he'll be voted in as president.
Yeah.
And he was right.
Yes.
Kanye West does not believe he can be the president in 2024. It's impossible. So my thing is, why is he going out of his way?
I can't say that he doesn't believe that.
He can't. He can't.
I mean...
In his own deluded mind, he probably might believe that he can, but I get what you're saying. Like, to me, it's impossible.
Impossible.
No,
But
you can say that, but you also said the same with Trump on his first run-in, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't say that you don't see how it is him doing all this stuff and saying all this stuff is going to not be detrimental to his...
Yeah, but that's different to me saying, does he believe it? So I believe Trump believed it. He was a representative for the Republicans.
But that's what I said. I believe that Kanye believes that he can win.
No, but what I'm saying is Kanye's status is completely different.
Yeah, Kanye West
to
and Donald Trump are two different things. If Kanye believes he can win this, the fact that he's running is lunacy, in my opinion. Like, it's actually madness.
Unless he's running for some other reason.
Wait. So before he did this,
yeah,
what were you saying, Yusuf? Do you think that he had a good shout to even run?
No.
All right, because of everything he's done before, right?
No, because he's Kanye West. Like, even though Donald Trump wasn't a politician, he's a white billionaire. He's in a different category than Kanye. Yeah. Kanye West is never going to be president of the United States of America.
No, I'm not saying winning.
Yeah.
As in thinking that he could win.
If Kanye West thinks he can win, it's because he's delusional. It's not because he actually thinks he's a viable candidate for this job. It's because he is delusional and he's in his own world.
I agree. I agree that, but I think both things can be true. No?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, him believing he can win based on lunacy, to me, doesn't warrant anything. You think you can win because you're crazy, not because you think you're a viable candidate. You know what I mean?
I hear that. But Iman, did you believe that Kanye West is crazy all this time?
No, I don't. I still don't think he's crazy.
So, so what are you applying to him making logical actions, and what are you applying to the madness? Because he's been doing a lot of stuff on his run.
No, but everyone's complex, though, isn't it? Like people have different views for different things. You can't say, oh, because he believes this, and you deem this particular thing as sound, when he has a different view about something else, he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? People are different. Everyone's complex.
I agree. But Yusuf, do you feel as though most of the things that he has been doing for the past 6 months has been from a sane mind or a fully tuned mental workings?
No.
And how about you, Emmanuel? Because I agree with Yusuf.
I think, honestly, I think it's a bit of both. And I'll tell you why. I think that a lot of what he's saying, I don't think is crazy. I think someone's confused him or he's confused himself. And I don't necessarily think he is crazy. I think, for example, when he said 6 million Jews were not killed in the Holocaust, right? There's some people out there, scholars, for example, who believe millions were killed, but not 6 million.
Yeah.
So when Kanye is saying 6 million people, Jews were not killed, that's factually correct. When he's saying those words, that doesn't necessarily make him crazy, because there are other people who are not denying the Holocaust.
Yeah.
They believe millions were killed and millions were displaced.
Yeah.
But not 6 million were killed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But when majority of people hear that, they think, oh, no, this nigga's crazy. He's a Holocaust denier. Not necessarily. If you listen to what he's saying, not necessarily. And so I think in situations like that, I don't think he's crazy. I just think he has a difference of opinion. Some things I think are complete stupid. You know, but again, that's me having a particular belief system, believing something and hearing what he's saying and thinking, you must be out of your brain. Why do you think this? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole... that police officer's knee wasn't on Mr. Floyd's neck like that. Again, I think you're insane for saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is human beings for you, man. And I think it's because of the platform he has. It's just out there.
So, question, right? If I were to ask you if Kanye has an announcement, let's say tomorrow, at 8 p.m. And I would ask you, are you going to listen to it? Give him a chance to speak. What would you say?
I'll probably catch the highlights or something.
All right. So this is the new stance that you're taking. When is it you say you don't want to hear from him anymore?
Oh, but Ben, do you think I would have done that before? Wait, put time aside to... I only do that for the minister. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that for Kanye West.
No. What I'm not saying you need to be there live watching it premiere. I'm not talking about that. But would you take it in the same way you took in his content before?
Okay. Okay.
Because when you said I don't want to hear from him anymore, what does that mean?
Do you know? It's not necessarily I don't want to hear from him anymore. It's more so I'm not concerned about his agenda anymore.
All right. So before you were, yes?
I was more concerned because of how we were affected by it and how we responded to it. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is up to you.
All right. So why I asked is because there was maybe a few weeks ago when it is that you had asked Esther a question, you had posed a question, you had said, removing his the pattern of behavior, would you basically give... Huh?
Yes, I remember.
Yes. And she had said, oh, I can't remove the pattern of behavior because this is what he has done. Yes?
Yeah.
All right. At the time, she said, I ain't going to listen to him because I'm factoring in all the crap he's done before. Now, are you in that same position as she was?
No, but I'm pretty sure I said in the show that I understood that position. And I was basically saying, based on his pattern of behavior, this makes sense. I understand everyone's ideas and sentiments in the room. I said that very clearly.
Are you there now?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
But I believe I was there before. But my thing was...
You were pushing back.
No, do you know why? Because remember, again, people are forgetting what I'm saying. And it's there, it's recorded, right? I said, if he didn't have this pattern of behavior, Esther, would you still treat it the same way? And she said, yes. And I said, to me, that doesn't make no sense. Because if somebody, for example, has been an activist, for example, against police brutality in Nigeria for 30 years, 40 years, and one day they put on a t-shirt saying something about NSARS. NSARS is not working or NSARS is fake, for example. I will not automatically throw them in the bin. Because to me, 40 years means more than a t-shirt.
All right.
Let me listen to that individual.
Let's remove the pattern and on these comments specifically.
Yeah.
If he had said that, would you make judgment or pass judgment on him? Just on these comments specifically, without a pattern.
I can do that. Do you know why? Because like I said earlier, there's clarity here. It's not a t-shirt. It's not a sentence. He's telling you why he likes Hitler. He's not saying I like Hitler as a killer and as a monster. He's saying I like him because this nigga made the bloody microphones. This guy made highways. He did certain things. Again, I don't care for all of that type of stuff. But I'm saying to you, at least this time, there's clarity. So it's clear for me to say, okay, cool. This sounds stupid to me, fine. But it's clear.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
I like the fact that you're saying it's clear. But let's also say that Esther also believed that his statement was clear, because it was clear for me.
That's fine.
It was clear for me also. Do you understand? So one's
fine.
perception of clarity is obviously what dictates their judgments. Yes.
100%.
All right. I'm glad we're here. I'm just glad we're here.
100%. Again, I never had any problem with that. My problem was simply because someone has a T-shirt, why are you automatically throwing them in the bin? Because they, again, may have a pattern of behavior where it's positive work, proper activism. And all of a sudden, I'm going to throw that in the bin because the person has a T-shirt. No, I think based on your 40, 30 years of activism, I should listen to what you're saying because you're committed to the cause. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand your T-shirt. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
We're all on the same side now, which is great.
Like I said,
front.
I'm more concerned with, like Mark said the other day, about Afrophobia, us being more specific about the attacks on black people, African people throughout the whole world. I'm more concerned about that. I'm more concerned with how people are treating black women in the world, even us black men, and all the type of things there. There's no greater representative of God in this entire world than the black woman. Without her, no human being would exist. You know what I'm saying? I'm more concerned with them type of things there. Black people have been going through certain things. White people be attacking us. Jewish people attack us. Chinese people attack us. Every other group attacks us. I'm more concerned with dealing with them type of things there, rather than arguing back and forth with black people in this room about Kanye West. That nigga don't know me and he don't care. And now he's clarified his statements. And he's told me he likes Hitler. He's told me clearly he loves the Nazis. Again, that's not my fight.
Lovely. All right, so I'm going to end this poll. It says 53 people voted. The question was Imani ever standing Kanye? First one was, of course, 47%. Second one was nah, he was never a Kanye stan. That's at 21%. And the third is Iman is a spinster at 32%.
So what's the highest one?
Iman is a spinster.
You just add up the first and the third, and you get the percentage that believe that you were standing.
See, look, someone even said, someone called Sarah Hunenik, forgive me if I mispronounce your name, Iman scholars actually think the number is more. So more than the 6 million. There you go. This is what I'm saying. But at least you're openly saying this. People just act as though, okay, that number is a fixed number. And if you deny the number, then you deny Holocaust.
Well, it was the intent in looking to reduce the number.
No, because some people also believe the number is less.
Yeah, but one is only looking to deploy that method in order to basically distract people from the conversation, right? Mm-hmm. If it is that you can debunk one particular thing, then you can hack away at everything else. That's why they do it.
I guess so. That's true.
Yeah, so it's neither here nor there. It's just bloody semantics, no?
I mean, maybe. It depends. Again, the guy was talking about something being factually correct. And you know me, I care about the facts. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not concerned with that. The ADL are there in positions of power to make sure someone like Kanye West doesn't have a voice, because to them, he's being very dangerous to Jewish people. I'm more concerned with black people coming together, forming conferences and organizations coming up so that we can vilify, crucify, and destroy the livelihood of any animal out there who tries any Afrophobic nonsense. That's what I'm about now. God so again, damn. Forget all the other stuff.
Sign me up, brother.
Melanin jam pack, baby.
That's right.
We stand with you, brother.
That's what I care about.
So Kanye is in the bin now, yeah?
This guy.
Brent, please.
Do you want me to tell you more things I'm more concerned about, Ben?
No.
All right, then.
No,
let's move on.
Definitely not.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that you are fully on our side.
Thank you so much.
I'm on the side of the black man. You people know this. I'm the pro-black activist. I'm melanin jam pack. You know what I'm saying? The black man, woman, and child.
Yes, people, we are moving on. Thank you very much. I just needed this to be clip-worthy. So I've asked him several times, and I'm going to mark this flipping day.
Good.
All right.
All right, so guys, thank you so much for that very intense spiel. We are now moving on to Word on Road.
With more Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to make this short and sweet because Lord knows we spent the last 20 hours talking about Kanye West. So I'm not going to talk about him too much. But his account got suspended on Twitter last night. And just before his account got suspended, he dropped a bomb. He literally dropped the mic and exited stage left by saying that he wanted to expose that he caught his ex-wife Kim Kardashian with the NBA player Chris Paul. So Kanye West ended what has been one of the most tumultuous English.
Tumultuous.
Tumultuous of his career by dropping a bombshell. He claims he caught Phoenix Suns player Chris Paul with now his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. In a tweet sent following his wow, these words are really choking me. Tirade on Alex Jones' podcast where he voiced his approval of Hitler and the Nazis. Ye wrote, "Let's break one last window before we get out of here. I caught this guy with Kim. Good night." As this article's publishing, neither Paul or Kim Kardashian have responded to West's accusations. His account, however, has since been suspended due to him sharing an image that appeared to show a swastika within the Star of David. Yeah, and I'm not going to talk about him anymore. I don't think anyone...
But imagine you're at home, you're Chris Paul, you're chilling.
Yeah.
In your mind,
Minding your own business.
In your mind, you've got away with whatever you've done. God knows how many years or months ago, whatever.
Oh, so you think it's true, yeah?
I don't know if it's true. I'm just going to go off the presumption that it is true.
Okay.
Just for the sake of the conversation.
Yeah.
And then Kanye West just drops you in there like that.
And now your mentions are going crazy.
You're livid.
Proper.
You're livid.
Literally.
But, you know, I'm going to give Chris Paul the benefit of the doubt for now because it is Kanye West at the end of the day. And we can't trust a word this man says.
Literally.
So, I'm about to say Chris Brown. Chris Paul was innocent.
Literally.
Until proven guilty. In my eyes.
I agree.
Fuck
I agree.
Kanye.
You think he'll make himself look that bad?
Who Kanye West?
Kanye West.
He said worse things than that.
When?
You mean he said he loved Hitler?
I'm like, why do you still give this man the benefit of the doubt? I'm very intrigued, but let's just not go down that road because honestly, I can't do another 30 minutes. But I can't.
But the thing is, this is Hollywood. Is it far-fetched to believe that Chris Paul smashed Kim K?
This is what I'm saying.
No,
It's not.
it's very easy and plausible to believe.
Do you know what it is? It's because it's him in it. Like we said, he's like not the boy that cried wolf, but like you take everything he says with a pinch of salt in it.
Yeah.
So like, it's very dramatic. Oh, let's break one last glass window before we like get out of here.
But the thing
Like
is,
I said.
he's not. I'm gonna assume that he caught Kim with Chris Paul while
They were together.
Kanye and Kim weren't together, right?
Oh, not when they were married.
Yeah. So you're just throwing Chris Paul under the bus. You ain't throwing Kim under the bus.
And to be fair, yeah, look at how he acted when she moved on with what's my man's name, Pete.
Yeah. He was dragging Pete through the mud.
And these times, Pete literally was just your ex-wife's boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I think they were still married at the time, innit? They were just separated.
Yeah, but still,
That's why he
Okay.
kept saying, my wife, my wife.
Potato,
You know what I mean?
potato.
he was angry.
He moved on though. He had girlfriends.
Yeah,
So this is my
He
point.
was angry because
Yeah.
it was Pete Davidson. He don't rate Pete.
Yeah.
He's looking
Yeah.
at Pete like, you
That's true.
get away, Skeet, get away from my wife, Skeet. If it was someone else, he probably wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
All right, on to more positive news. So for the first time ever, we had an all-female referee trio refereeing one of the World Cup matches yesterday.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see why more women don't referee games. I trust women more than men. So
I did. Do you really?
yes.
You remember that female referee? I think she was one of the first that came through, like in the Premiership.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Really?
Accurate.
Yeah. Because referees just a referee. You don't have to be a man to be a referee. Like, I mean,
So an all-female on-field refereeing team will take charge of a men's World Cup game for the first time yesterday between Costa Rica and Germany. So Stephanie Frappart will be the first woman to referee at a men's World Cup match. The French woman became the first female official at the tournament when she was named as the fourth official for Mexico and Poland's game last week. She said, "We know the pressure, but I think we will not change ourselves. We'll be calm, focused, concentrate, and try not to think too much about the media and everything else. We'll just be focused on the field." I didn't actually watch the match. Did you watch the match?
yeah.
And how do you think it went in terms of like the refereeing?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that that's the game they're refereeing.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't watching it, like trying to analyze their performance.
Okay, fair enough. But you know what? I did see someone comment talking about, why do women want to referee men's matches so much? Just stick to women's matches. Like, why are all the girls in the comments talking about we love this for us and blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't have your own sport, stay in your lane kind of vibe. Is that how you guys feel?
No,
I didn't see it that way.
it's a referee. Like, it's a referee. I don't care if referee's a man, woman, or dog. Like, it's a referee. And as long as you know the rules and you're competent and you've got the fitness to get up and down the pitch,
That's it.
fine with me.
I just think the best for the job should do it.
Yeah, no matter.
Are there men referees in women's football?
I'm not sure. What you can say, Brett?
I believe that it would change the way players run up to referees and just take.
Oh, with the veterans, like-
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, good
I
point.
can't see guys like.
It might maybe
don't
not.
think so?
Nah, you know sports. Yeah, when you're passionate about sports in the heat of the moment, you might not care. It's a woman.
You're
You
gonna
might
go
still go up to her like, ref, what's going on?
and square her.
No, you ain't gonna square it. No, obviously, in
But
terms
I've
of
seen-
your physicality, you might not,
Yeah.
broach her space. But in terms of your tenacity and vim, you still might give it to her, but just not from the same proximity.
But do you also not feel like, because it's sports, right? And obviously some people don't think like women have a place in sport.
Yeah.
Can you not see it also being a thing where like, let's say you're playing a match here and you get called out for something and you think, oh, she's a woman, she don't know anything, I don't rate her, and then like...
Sorry, Kevin's kidding me. Kevin, shut your mouth.
Is Kevin being Kevin?
Kevin say I'm simping.
Oh, is it?
Yo, Kev, simping ain't easy. Kevin, get your ticket for the live show though, so we can talk in person.
I'm
Bitch ass
done.
nigga.
Bitch ass nigga, I'm saying.
You a bitch. I'm playing.
Okay. Yeah, like, do you not feel like maybe like some guys might, obviously because it's a
I want to see
woman.
how he takes that.
Huh?
I want to see how he takes that.
Who, Kevin?
Yeah,
Take it as a joke, man.
I hope so.
Of course, it's a joke, innit?
Oh,
Kevin,
you not,
Kevin,
though?
I'm a big simping now. Big simping. I'm a simp,
Bam,
man.
bam, bam, bam. Sorry.
Big simping, spending cheese.
Okay, and then the last bit of news on Word on the Road is Meghan Markle and Harry released their Netflix documentary yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a minute and 12 seconds long. It's like, not dramatic, but it's like, it goes through the motions. But a lot of people are basically saying that this is, like, the time that they've done it is very, like... Intentional. So it says, an emotional charged trailer of the Duke of Duchess of Sussex's forthcoming Netflix documentary series has been released as Buckingham Palace reels from a racist incident and during a key visit to the US by the Prince and Princess of Wales. In the 1 minute, 12 second trailer, Harry and Meghan share previously unseen intimate photographs, some showing the Duchess apparently crying, with one scene showing Harry with his head tilted back as his wife appears to wipe away her tears with both hands. As an unseen interviewer asked, why did you want to make this documentary? A montage of black and white photographs flashes up. One shows Meghan curled up on a chair, head in hand on the phone and seemingly distressed. Harry says no one sees what is happening behind closed doors. The trailer then cuts to a photograph of a stern-looking Kate with William sitting beside her. I saw this image. It's jokes. It's like the way the trailer pans and then you just see them like looking very like stern at the camera. It's hilarious. And Meghan behind, taken at the Commonwealth Day service before the Sussex left the UK. Further photographs show Meghan somber in a black hat taken at the funeral of the Queen Elizabeth, and another of a bank of press photographs. As Harry continues, I had to do everything I could to protect my family. A picture shows Meghan seated in the car, seemingly wiping away tears, and Meghan tells the interviewer, when the stakes were this high, doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us? But yeah, basically, I guess everyone's main thing is the fact that this literally came out like after the lady in waiting has had her issue with Ngozi, and everyone's just saying, are these like being insensitive and kind of like trying to create more of a hype? You know, the Oyinbos who obviously hate Harry and Meghan are like literally just not feeling it. But will you be watching the documentary?
If it's TDA homework, then yeah.
But if not,
no.
No?
No, so.
E-man?
I might do.
Yeah?
If I'm free and ain't got nothing there.
Yeah? Brett?
Yeah, I'm going to hear bare lies in it, though.
No, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Doesn't sound appealing. The characters on there are not even interesting to me.
Okay. All right. Well, and that is it from Word on Road. So now we are going on to the People's Journal.
Welcome to the People's Journal. I'll give you the news from an economics point of view. Before I go into real economics, just want to mention something that I've seen in the chat. My good brother Finan, right? You said women women on the regular, I guess, in the community tell me I'm wrong about the black woman experience on the regular, and I ignore it. Can you tell me why I ignore, please? Number one. And number two, you said we can do both, no? Recognize the Holocaust and the illegal occupation of Palestine. Why does it have to be one or the other? Is that me doing that, or you took somebody in the group? Please let me know so I can clarify certain things. Yes, but yes, the first thing I want to talk about is Christmas. Obviously, I've been talking about inflation, price of food, everything going up. Turkeys the other day, half of them dying from bird flu. Are you still going to be eating your turkey?
Who even eats turkey?
Everyone eats turkey.
No, it's the driest bird
Yeah,
ever,
I swear
man.
turkey is dry. No?
No, like literally, I don't, in my household,
Is turkey thigh and leg dry or just the breast?
everything.
Is
Turkey's
it?
just dry.
The thigh is dry.
Bruv.
Is it dry relative to chicken or just dry?
Yeah. Because a dry thigh is insane because thighs are juicy.
Nah, I don't think I've even had a turkey thigh, bruv. I just think turkey's dry. Like, we've stopped, there's no
Yes.
turkey in the center of our table, man.
So what do you have in the middle?
Chicken.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
It's a lot smaller though.
that's fine.
Man said,
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Guinea fowl.
It doesn't get eaten anyway.
Why?
Oh, serious?
Like even in my family, when you think about it, yeah, it's like obviously we like drumsticks and thighs and stuff like that in it. So it's like with a chicken, you only really have 2 drumsticks, bit of a thigh, and the rest is just breast. Ain't nobody eating that.
No, but it ain't got sauce.
Yeah, but it's just not the same. Do you know what it is? Because we would rather just make drumsticks or
Yeah.
thighs or whatever. Do you get
Yeah,
what
no,
I mean?
thighs is the best piece part of the chicken.
Exactly.
Man. My country
So,
man.
Okay. Well, I say all that to say this. Unfortunately, Christmas dinner will be nearly 22% more expensive this year than it was last year, according to new research. So the price of the 7 key items have risen by £5.36 over a year. I'm going to go into a few of them. I'll start with the frozen turkey. So that's a frozen turkey. I guess they're kind of doing like average size, isn't it? Average price for the average size. It's going to be £20 and 23p for a frozen turkey. That's up 21%. Potatoes, right? A bag of potatoes, 2.25 kg bag, £1.56. That's up 32.9%. Remember we talk about inflation being roughly about 10, 12%. Look at the increase in these.
No, it's insane. I've seen it. I've seen it. Tesco's is killing me right now.
This is way above inflation, right? Brussels sprouts, even that's up 7.5%. Pork chipolatas. I don't know who eats those
That
criminal
one's funny,
things.
boy. Chipolatas.
Chipolata.
And those are up.
Chipotle.
Those are up 42.7%. Yeah. Yep. Stuffing balls, 12 of them, £2.50, up 11.6%. That's more in line with inflation. Onion gravy granules is up 16.2%. And icing topped mince pies is up 30.8%.
Whoever eats mince pies needs to go in the bin, honestly.
What's
don't
inside
like
the
mince
mince
pies?
pie? What is it? No.
It's disgusting.
Mince pies is nasty, bro.
Ain't it the
What,
same stuff that's in like
I
fruitcake
haven't eaten
at
mince pie
weddings?
since I was a child, yeah. And
I don't think
I never ate it
it's
ever again.
disgusting.
You lot are insane.
What is
Mince
it again?
pies.
It's like with the raisins.
Yeah,
and-
that's nasty, but I can't trust you anyway. You are vegan. Mince pies.
Mince pies. You don't like mince pies?
No.
No,
Brent, do a poll, man.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, most people are gonna say
But bear in
mince pies
mind,
are trash.
I haven't eaten
No
mince pie
way.
as an adult though.
I'm
So
not
maybe
gonna lie.
my palate's changed. But when I had it as a kid, I didn't like it. And I
Palate
didn't eat it
change.
since.
It's awful. Do you like Marmite? You do, innit?
Nah.
Look at
Bro,
that.
you
Look,
thought
look,
about
look,
it.
you even thought
no,
about it.
the reason why I say this is because I can eat Marmite.
Yeah.
I've never bought it in my adult life.
Yeah, but you can
ever.
eat it. That means you don't like it to buy it, but you can eat it.
If I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like the only time I would have eaten Marmite is because maybe there was no jam.
So you have it in your house. You bought it.
No, as a kid, I'm talking about as a
Oh.
kid. Yeah, my dad would have bought it. It just stayed on the
I
shelf.
don't even know what
somewhere.
Marmite tastes like.
Oh, is it?
Neither do
No,
I.
because
I've never eaten it.
the marketing put me off.
Yeah.
How can you have a product and you're marketing it like you might love it or you might hate it?
Yeah.
What type of stupid marketing is that?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you're doing a poll, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm confused.
So
I'm
far.
seeing the comments already, man. No,
They like it, innit?
no.
Serious?
Majority
See,
people
mince
are saying
pie is
it's
horrid,
gross.
mince pie is cold.
Grim.
You're mad. Ugh, sick emoji.
Serious?
Wait, is it mince pie on its own or is it with some cream or custard or something?
Yeah, you can add ice cream,
You're
custard
not
to
even
it.
coming to add seasoning.
Even yesterday, I went to McDonald's. I want to get some apple pies. The particular branch is talking about, oh no, we only got festive pies. I said, get the fuck out of here. Festive pies.
No.
AKA mince pies. Move, man.
Oh, man. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is about, this is economic space. Children who spend just 2 hours in front of the TV per day, yeah, are more likely to be addicted to gambling, cigarettes, cannabis, and alcohol when they grow up.
Why?
I don't know why. This is what the study is saying. So they've seen a direct correlation. Basically, children who spend just 2 hours, a day. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm obviously mentioning it because Bare of us, especially when growing up, got left in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours. Obviously, I'm not addicted to any of these things here.
That's
but
why I'm saying I don't get. I want to really understand what the correlation is.
It might be white people. You know, our problems are different.
It's fair. Because I definitely watched more than 2 hours of TV a day, like growing up.
Yeah, definitely not.
I even had time to watch TV before I went to school. You know, like if you wake up really
Yeah,
early,
Yeah.
and then you can watch like.
No, I had to wake up early on purpose to watch TV.
Exactly, so I could watch something before I leave to go to school.
Yeah.
That was me. So I was definitely hitting that 2 hour cap like
Yeah.
every day, basically.
Yes, and you remember Chris Whitty? He's the guy that used to always stand with Boris Johnson during COVID.
I might have seen him.
He's a chief medical officer. You know him. You know
I
him.
might have
You
seen
see
his
him.
picture.
So basically, he's warned that Britain is basically going to be facing a prolonged period of excess deaths, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Not caused by COVID. So basically, due to the whole collateral effects of lockdown and how COVID kind of was the main killer, and the COVID has kind of been suppressed.
Yeah.
Stuff like, where is it? Basically, heart disease, cancer cases, things of that nature are going to be on the rise, man, as the main causes of people dying, unfortunately, man.
Has that not always been the case, or is it just because like obviously those things were still existing in the background, but because COVID was here, that's all we kind of focused on?
This is what I'm thinking too.
Because I don't get how, but now because it's like, oh, now COVID's gone, these things are increasing, but I don't get the correlation. I just think it's a case of, I feel like before they were marking everything as COVID. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think it's also because some people, even though they've survived COVID, there's some lingering effects. You know, there's still some people out there who say they can't smell properly, can't taste their food properly. So who knows the other type of effects inside their body, innit? So they're basically saying, basically look out for that, unfortunately. So yeah, people have to take care of their health, man. Yeah. And what they're saying is COVID itself now, the virus, even though it's been suppressed and stuff, like the Food Standards Agency has basically said that in terms of COVID surviving in certain environments and stuff, it can actually reside in some ready-to-eat groceries for days. So, you know how sometimes you may see someone coughing over there and not want to walk there for 2 minutes? If they got COVID, might well come back 36 hours later.
Really?
Basically, it's all over the place, isn't it? Apparently, in terms of how resilient it is. That's pretty much it, you know, for the People's Journal today. Not loads of economics, but certain things that's kind of related to it. But yeah. Actually, sorry, one last thing. Again, it's not really economics, but it is kind of, it was funny when I kind of saw it, man. Did you see something about what happened with Lionel Messi? Apparently disrespecting.
Yeah, I think
Mexico
I saw.
flag.
It wasn't the flag. I think he
Okay.
swapped shirts with a Mexico player after the
okay.
game, and he used. I think the clip is him in the dressing room with the top on the floor, and I think he's using the top to wipe the floor. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But it's not. It wasn't a flag. It was a Mexico jersey.
Okay. Yeah, so basically Canelo,
Yeah, he was coming out. He threatened to beat him up in it.
basically he said, saw Messi clean the floor without jersey and flag, ? He should ask God that I don't find him. Yeah, man.
He said, if I see you, some psych.
Yeah, man. He said, you better pray to God, man.
So what do you think about the country's colours being used in that way?
In the what?
What?
What happened there?
What made you go with that verse? What are you talking about?
So your own flags from your own countries.
Oh.
Yeah. How do you feel about them being used in that way? Do you all respect it?
What, someone up on the floor?
Yeah. Would you ever take that
As
offense?
disrespect?
Yeah.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. Because why are you using my flag to clean the floor? Use a towel or mop or something. You don't have to use my flag. Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. And I know in my country you can't use the flag for certain things. Like you can't disrespect it in certain ways.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is that the same with Nigeria and Ghana?
I'm assuming that's for every country,
every
no?
country, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, so guys, we're now going to move on to Sis, What Would You Do? Okay, so I'm renaming this segment today to Siblings, What Would You Do? Because obviously I'm the only sis in the building. So I'm going to be sharing this one with my good brothers. So it says, good morning, girls. Love the show. So I'm a 22-year-old guy and my girlfriend of 5 months just told me that she's pregnant and has already started opening up tabs upon tabs on her iPad with all sorts of baby prep clothes, cots, toys, etc. She's 21 and none of this was planned, but she's really looking forward to this child. The thing is that I don't think I'm in love with her and I'm far too young for parenthood. What can I do? Should I tell her how I feel? I really don't think I can be a part of what she wants.
Damn it, man.
Dun.
Send a heavy one in.
First of all,
What?
no. So obviously we've spoken about this, not this in particular, but we've mentioned before, like, you see when you lot have sex, yeah?
Oh.
Like, you do realise that one of the consequences no, is reproduction and having a baby.
For sure.
So y'all need to really think.
Yeah, about what you're doing.
Yeah, when you be having sex and sexual intercourse and stuff. I definitely think you should tell her how you feel.
But let's take into account, this has only been his girlfriend for 5 months.
I
This
know,
is a brand new relationship.
Exactly.
So absolute rattler. I think definitely tell her how you feel.
Yeah, for sure.
First and foremost, I'd say be mindful of your delivery though, because
It's a sensitive
it's a very sensitive topic. So just be mindful of your delivery, but 1,000,000,000% let her know how you feel. In regards to you not thinking you can be a part of what she wants, you've obviously heard us speak before about kind of being a man
Gotta step up.
and stepping up to the plate. I don't think that's an option right now, ever, to be fair.
Facts.
I know it's not ideal and it's not what you want, but you were obviously part of the process. So unfortunately for you, this is just one of those situations that you have to be a man and take it on the chin.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think for sure, speak to her, have a conversation, tell her how you feel, give her all your concerns and all the reasons why you're not ready and why you think maybe it's a bad time for y'all to have a baby together. And even though she's excited now, through conversation with you, she might see, okay, you ain't ready. Maybe we ain't ready. Maybe this is bad timing. Maybe we shouldn't have the baby. Because she's not sure of where you stand, she might think you're excited as her. She might not. I mean, there's no pushback right now. So she's just living in bliss, thinking I'm having a baby, everything's hunky-dory. But the convo with you might be a reality check she needs to be like, okay, cool. Let me home it in a bit.
That's true.
We've been together for 5 months. I'm 21, you're 22. Maybe this isn't right for us. So speak to her, see what she says. But if after having a conversation with her, she's still adamant she wants to have the baby, big man, you gotta step up to the plate.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're a father now, big man. You better go, you know what I mean? Get that job.
Can I just say though, I don't agree with some of you in the comments talking about, oh, don't tell her how you feel. It's past that stage. She's pregnant. That's too much stress for a pregnant woman. It's past that stage.
No, but it hasn't said how far along
we don't know
she is.
how far she is. And secondly, I'm so sorry, but I do not agree with not living your truth. And this is such a big thing that's going to change both of your lives. Like, because she's pregnant. And like I said, your delivery is everything. I don't think you should suffer. It's not even a case of suffering, but imagine me not being able to express myself and with something that's going to change my life as much as yours so drastically. And I can't even express my feelings because you're pregnant. I'm not going to lie. I'm not here for that at all.
I think you like been egregious. Just because like he should be able to tell her how he feels, innit? We ain't saying that he should tell her, oh, go and have an abortion.
Yeah.
He's just telling her how he feels, that he's not ready for the baby, But like I said, if she says, I'm having a baby, then he has to step up and he has to take care of the baby and be a father and be a part of the child's life. It is what it is. Like, you are contributing to this. You're the reason why they're there. But
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I agree with
I think
you
we're all
guys,
on
yeah.
the same page, right? Yeah, man.
So, do you think that living one's truth is that important if it looks like him saying, I need to walk away?
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't live your truth to that degree. Tell her how you feel, just to gauge the response. But if the answer is I'm having a baby, then
You got to step up to
you got to step up to the plate and you got to be a father, be in a child's life.
Like, I don't see why telling someone how you feel can't be an honest and open and transparent conversation.
Yeah.
Like, to see, do you know what I mean? Just to kind of gauge where each other's heads at.
It's because of how people receive honesty. You know
But
what I'm
that
saying?
again, that's why I said delivery is very important though.
Yeah, but sometimes, especially like considering her, she's young, 21 years old. She may think this is the guy for her forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pregnant, only been together for 5 months. I'm assuming he's treating her very well. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna come and say, "Look, I'm not ready for this baby, and I'm not even sure I love you."
She's excited, man.
You know what I'm saying? That could rock her world, man.
It could, but it's either he speaks to her, like, what are the options? If he doesn't speak to her, will he not be in the child's life? If he can't get his feelings out there, would he feel resentment? You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like him speaking his mind, regardless of the result, is the best thing to do first and foremost.
Yeah.
Just for your own mental health, peace of mind, man. You know what I mean?
And also, your hands will be clean, man.
Yeah, like your conscience will be, you'll feel better.
Yeah.
Because at least she knows how I feel. You know what I mean? And she's not doing this uninformed.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, looks like you're gonna be a father. Because she's excited from what he's saying. She's really looking about clothes, toys, like she's excited.
Yeah.
And for her to be at this stage, what are the chances of her, you know, backtracking? It's probably a little bit unlikely at this stage that she's gonna backtrack. So it might be a case of you just have to even maybe speak to. You reckon he should speak to her parents
I was thinking
and his parents to get them involved?
I was thinking that maybe
that'd
getting
help,
a third party
Yeah.
or someone else. Do you know what I mean? Just to talk to both of them. To be fair, not- and not even on a pleading his case vibe, because that's not what I mean. I mean just in terms of like having someone there to both kind of like facilitate the conversation where you both can express how you feel and how you're going to move forward and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking as well.
If you haven't already, get maybe both your parents involved. If everyone's parents are around and willing, I think have a nice family meeting. I mean, her parents, your parents, you, her, and just have a nice conversation about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And see if you can come to some type of common ground. Well, what's funny?
I'm laughing because you're saying it like it's like have a nice family meeting. In my head, I'm thinking, bro, I think at 21 I could come and be doing family meeting about I'm pregnant. Do you know what I mean? Basically.
But at some point after a while, the parents will just realize this is the reality.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I'm
of
saying?
course.
And they can't do nothing. So it's up to her. If she wants the baby, let's support her. If she don't want the baby, let's support her.
Yeah. I wish I knew, or wish we knew how far gone she was.
Yeah.
Because the crazy thing is, she's only been his girlfriend for 5 months. So.
But did she get pregnant at the start of the 5 months?
No,
did she
yeah,
get
we don't
pregnant?
know. We honestly, right now, in terms of how far gone she is, we have zero idea.
Yeah.
We can't even do speculations. No. Sorry.
Yeah. We just have to assume that, I don't know, whatever.
All right, but yeah, so that's our advice from the siblings. Guys, also don't forget that if you do want to send in a sis, what would you do? The number is 07564 841 073, or you can send an email to tdasubmissions@thenewblack.com.
Also, it'd be nice to get some follow-up from the dilemmas.
Yeah, we said this the other day.
Yeah.
Was it Monday? We were like, let us know, like.
Yeah, like, did you take our advice?
Yeah.
What happened? You know what I mean? That'd be
We
sick.
had one follow-up.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, back in the day. I'm not sure if... Was she here at the time?
Might be.
Basically, this guy basically said, look, I think he was at uni.
Yeah,
He had this girlfriend. He cheated on her.
yeah.
She caught him, whatever. She left him. He's been trying to call her, text, everything. She's just aired him for months.
Yeah.
He's saying, guys, should I just give up? I really love this girl.
I think I'll say, yeah.
I really love this girl and everything, but should I just give up? I'm not going to lie. In the meantime, though, I have been smashing some real
Yeah, I was there for that, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, he gave up, told us he's got his life in order, man.
Oh,
He's got a new car, he's
Is
got a
it?
new job, he's happy, everything. Yeah.
I saw that narrative online, is that when you break up with a girl, your life just gets better. Like,
No, I agree though. I think it goes both ways.
no, it can go both ways. But there was one guy said it, then there was
And
like
all
a
the
thread of
randoms
guys
were
replying,
like, oh,
yeah,
is
man,
it?
not to broke up with my girl, I got this in order, that in order. Obviously, my income, not income, but my expenditure decreased. So now I've got a lot more money, the time, It's, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Cool. Let's get into some more headlines.
So it's emerged that dozens of asylum seekers who were recently moved out of Manston were left stranded outside Home Office centres after being invited to apparently phantom appointments and then turned away. The development comes exactly a month after 11 asylum seekers were left in a street close to London Victoria Station after being moved out of Manston, which is the controversial reception centre for small boat arrivals in Ramsgate, Kent. Dozens of asylum seekers received a letter headed Asylum and Protection Manston from the Home Office instructing them to attend asylum interviews on Thursday to tell us about the reasons why you have claimed asylum in the UK. Many were invited to the appointments at the Home Office, Visa and Immigration Headquarters at Luna House in Croydon, and others to another centre in the Midlands. The appointment letter states that if asylum seekers have concerns or queries, they can contact the above number, but there was no number on the letter. One man stranded outside of Luna House on Thursday was one of the group previously dumped at Victoria Station after being released from Manston last month. He arrived in the UK in October of this year and spent 23 days at Manston. He slept rough at Victoria for 2 days after being abandoned there before being given a number for the helpline of Migrant Help, which works with the Home Office and organised hotel accommodation in Colchester for him. So this is what he said. I'm completely disappointed and frustrated that I could not do my interview today. I'm lost. The whole situation is inhumane. They could have just given me a text message or a phone call to tell me that my interview was cancelled. I feel like I'm not being treated as a human. I've been through so much. He said that there were more than 20 asylum seekers outside Luna House who had appointment letters but who were turned away. The next headline is a bit of a trigger warning here about basically doctors just not really caring for patients at hospitals, which resulted in some deaths. So whistleblowers at one of England's worst performing hospital trusts have said a climate of fear among staff is putting patients at risk. Former and current clinicians at University Hospitals Birmingham, UHB, NHS trusts allege they were punished by management for raising safety concerns. One insider said that the trust was a bit like a mafia. The trust said it took patient safety very seriously. It said it had a high reporting culture of incidents to ensure accountability and learning. That's the reason why the incident numbers were so high, right? Concerns raised by staff included a dangerous shortage of nurses and a lack of communication, leading to some hematology patients dying without receiving treatment. The trust, which is rated requires improvement by healthcare regulator, the Care Quality Commission, is one of the largest in the UK, with 4 hospitals serving more than 2 million patients a year. The deaths of 20 patients in the hematology department of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, which is run by the trust, led to a review in 2017 by consultant Emmanuel Nicolousis. Mr. Nicolousis, who left the trust in 2020, told the BBC that he was shocked by the failings he found and believes patients' lives could have been saved. The report by Mr. Nicolousis criticised a lack of ownership of patients and a lack of communication among senior clinicians. In some cases, this led to patients dying without receiving any treatment. And the last headline, trigger warning again, and this has resulted in a young child dying. And a primary school child has died after catching a bacterial disease. So the pupil at Victoria Primary School in the Vale of Glamorgan died from Strep A. Parents and guardians of children are being urged to find out the symptoms and what action to take if needed. Symptoms include a high temperature above 38 degrees Celsius, sore throat, muscle aches, muscle tenderness, and redness at the site of a wound. Strep A is a highly contagious bacterial infection that can be extremely serious, but it is treatable. Last month, a child died and another was taken to hospital after an outbreak of the infection at a primary school in Surrey. Dr. Adiana Genie from the Public Health in Wales said that it was working closely, with Penarth School to raise awareness about the disease. And that's the end of the headlines.
All right, so you ready for the reaction?
Let's go. Got a freestyle. Yeah.
But basically just...
yeah. All right, guys, welcome to the reaction, your sports breakdown. Obviously, it's still World Cup season. So let's run you through the results from yesterday, shall we? Very tense day. What's yesterday's results? Here we go. All right. So Canada 1, Morocco 2. I believe Morocco qualified from their group. Canada, I think Canada were bottom. Yeah, Canada, 0 points. Crazy.
You know, them man just play hockey, innit?
Yeah, Canada got 0 points from that group. Belgium, Croatia 0-0. Belgium are out. Oh, I got to talk about this game, man. This is what you call Lukaku gate. I didn't watch the game, but I saw the highlights, yeah? Anyone watch the game here? Brent, you watch the game?
Yeah, watch the game.
Fam, Lukaku, the amount of misses this guy missed, the amount of misses he
Really?
missed. Fam,
Come on, Stormzy.
man. Now, Lukaku had a shit show yesterday.
Really?
Absolute shit show, yes. He missed chance after chance after chance. He was running out there like he was playing Sunday League football. Balls bouncing off his leg here, headers here. Like it was. Brent, talk to me, please.
He hadn't played for a long time and they had brought him on for 30 minutes and he was rusty.
I know he was rusty. He wasn't game fit. He wasn't match fit. But
Really?
yeah, but it was it is because it's Lukaku and he's known for this type of shit, bruv. He's known for like having a bad touch.
Oh,
and,
is it?
yeah, missing chances and being a bit overweight at times. So for this to be on his head is very fitting, but unfortunate.
Lukaku changed your story is basically
I thought he changed though. Because remember before definitely was that. But I thought he changed when he went to Chelsea.
No, when he went to Inter,
Yeah.
he became a beast.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
slimmed up, knocking in goals. He went back to Chelsea and he flopped again. Then he went back to Inter. You know me, I hate flip-flopping between teams. I hate this bouncing between teams thing. Stick to one team and do your thing. But now he's been injured, so he hasn't really been playing in it. Batshuayi's been starting, I think, for Belgium. But the fact that it was on his head, and you know what it is about Belgium, right? They talk about the golden generation of Belgium are the second ranked team in the world
Really?
going into this World Cup, second,
Wow.
and they went on the group stages. Like for all the talent they have, they underperform all the time.
Okay.
And this team's kind of aging now, isn't it? So this golden generation, and there's bare beef within the Belgium team actually. So actually, funny enough, I actually took this screenshot the other day. The harmony in Belgium's squad is completely broken between several players. So apparently Courtois, the goalkeeper, and Kevin De Bruyne don't speak and haven't spoken for years because apparently Courtois smashed De Bruyne's girl back there. Treacherous. Hazard and Trossard don't speak, and apparently Lukaku and Batshuayi don't speak. So there's a lot of egos, a lot of tensions, a lot of turmoil behind the scenes in Belgium, and maybe that's playing a part as well. The players are aging. There are a few young bucks coming through, but as a whole, when you got the likes of De Bruyne, Hazard, Tielemans, Lukaku, Batshuayi, Courtois, who else is there, Brent? There's a few more. Witsel. They got players anyway.
Yeah, it's their golden generation.
Yeah,
man.
you expect more in it, but they always underperform. But yeah, blame Lukaku in it. Then you had 2 games. I was watching them at the same time, back and forth. So Costa Rica and Germany, and Spain and Japan. Right. So Germany had to win, right, to go through. And to help Germany go through, Spain had to either beat Japan or I believe draw with Japan. There's a lot of different stipulations in this one. And at one point, Germany and Spain were going through. Then at one point, Costa Rica and Japan were going through. It was mad topsy-turvy. Like at one point, Germany and Spain were both going out at this tournament.
Crazy.
Then everything just changed. So it was constant changing because goals were going all over the place. It was mad. I was flicking through ITV4 and ITV watching both games, innit? By the end of the day, Germany beat Costa Rica, but to no avail. And Japan beat Spain 1-0. But everyone's aware of the controversy. All right, so Japan's second goal, all right, the ball went out, but it was like marginal, right? It's on the line. They played it back in, and then they scored from it. But I think VAR checked it, but they were like, it was a goal. But now the game's over, all the screenshots and pictures and angles, the ball was out. So Germany were robbed.
I think it was out.
It was out.
100%.
Do you know what I find interesting about football? Like, you know when maybe a ref or someone calls like a wrong...
Yeah.
That's it, innit? Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, you just have to hold the L.
So that's the ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were saying that ball was in.
I'm the worst person you should... Because to me...
Brent, I beg you put it on the screen.
It's inside the...
Do a vote.
But do you know what the thing is though, yeah? Because technically, the smallest part of the ball just has to be on the line, and that's it.
Yeah.
So what they're saying is, I think when they actually did the whole animation of it,
Yeah.
if you were to actually draw like a 90-degree line from the ball down to the line, it actually does touch like a hair of the ball.
But hold on. I saved something earlier. One guy was like about perception. Let me see if I can find it.
Because
I
nearly not
didn't
talk.
say. No, go on.
No, because in that picture,
Yeah.
isn't the ball's inside the line, right?
No, it's outside the line.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it from a different angle.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's okay. So if
out,
the line's there, then it's out.
But remember the ball's curved, isn't it? So if you look at it at a certain angle,
Yeah.
it would just look
Yeah,
completely
so
out.
to
But
turn to curvature, like for example, I saw a guy post it the other day. He well, not the other day, this morning. He put a piece of paper here and he put a ball here, right? From that angle, you can see that the ball's not touching the line. From a bird's eye view,
exactly.
it looks like that
it's
the
on-
curvature is on the line.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the thing. So it depends on the angle. But everyone's calling conspiracy. People are saying, "Oh yeah, VAR knew what they were doing. They want Germany to be out. This is like maybe payola." You know what I mean? No, this is the crap World Cup, innit? I don't know. Germany and people say this is Germany's karma, but I'm like, what did Germany do? Obviously, I ain't talking about Hitler and them things. I mean, like within football, what Brent, have Germany done anything last couple of years? That this is their karma.
No.
Because they were out in the group stages last year.
I see people saying, "Oh, now Germany know how it feels." I'm like, when did Germany have this type of situation in the World Cup?
Maybe they just mean how it feels to be mediocre.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was quite tense. But yeah, in the end, Germany and Spain are through, and Japan and Spain are through, and Costa Rica and Germany are out. All right, so today we have a few games. Most notable, we have the Revenge of Ghana. So obviously, as you guys may know, back in what year was it?
I don't know. I only found this out.
2000 something. Obviously, you know the whole controversy between Uruguay and Ghana.
John.
Yeah, when Suarez handballed it on the line to stop you guys from scoring, then you guys got a penalty. Suarez got sent off, but Jan missed the penalty. They even had a press conference.
Oh, is it something yesterday where he was like, it's not his fault?
A Ghanaian reporter asked Suarez about it, and he goes, "It's not my fault. I didn't miss the penalty."
I think he's right.
But
No,
it's
he's right,
true,
though.
no?
No, he's right. The thing is, when you're on the other side of it, you feel hard done by, innit? But if it's the World Cup, what round was it? Quarters or semis? I think it was quarters, right?
Quarters, yeah.
It was quarters. If the team is about to score last minute, you got to do what you got to do, and you got to take the punishment. Okay, cool. Red card, I'm off.
Yep.
This is Asamoah Jan's fault.
No, you got
Let's
Jan
just
had
keep
one
it
job.
buck.
No, but Jan had one job, right?
Yeah, Jan had one job.
Yeah. Score.
Doing,
You know what I'm saying?
it was
Like, you
Jan.
see Ghanaians, they love it
It was
love
Jan's
putting their
fault.
hands on their heads.
So today, let me bring up the group actually. Let's see. So today is Ghana's chance for redemption, right? Gina, as our resident Ghanaian, how are you feeling?
You know what? I believe in my boys. I'm hoping that they can, bring it home.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I was saying this earlier that watching Ghana play football gives me hella anxiety.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're a smooth sailing team.
Yeah, they're not.
It's very much like Bambi on ice, I believe. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's not cohesive. I'm not gonna lie, the confidence is slim, but where you have to have faith in God in it. It's faith like a mustard seed. That's what I've got.
That's right.
Literally.
All right. So as
Good game.
it stands in Group H, Portugal are top with 6 points. Ghana are second with 3 points. South Korea are third with 1 point, and Uruguay are last. So to be fair, if Portugal win and you guys draw, you're through. If you beat Uruguay,
We're through.
no matter what happens with with South Korea and Portugal,
We're through.
you're through. The only way you go out is if South Korea beat Portugal and you lose to Uruguay.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, we need at least a draw.
You need at least a draw, and you need Portugal to do what they're probably gonna do, which is beat South Korea. But in this World Cup, you never
You
know.
never know.
So I'm pretty sure you guys are through.
What's the goal difference though? Because Korea have got 1 point. You said,
The
right?
goal difference is Ghana's goal difference is 0. South Korea is -1, Uruguay -2, and Portugal's 3.
Because South Korea could win, and if Ghana draw, but Korea score enough goals,
yeah.
then Ghana's out, man.
Okay, cool. What happens if Ghana draw and South Korea win?
Yep.
They're both on 4
4
points. But it depends how many goals are scored, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
So it's dangerous still.
Yeah, this might be another
Guys,
yesterday.
Ghana, just play, man. Like, just actually use your common sense and play properly. That's all I'm asking. And don't be doing that bullshit where when you score, you start dancing on the pitch. It's annoying. You haven't even won the match yet. Wait till the end. Do you get what I mean? Just embarrassing us anyhow. Nah, just please today for once. Like, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, and other games today we have Serbia and Switzerland. We have Cameroon and Brazil. Obviously Korea and Portugal, and obviously the big one at 3:00. Ghana versus Uruguay. Over the weekend, we go into the last round of 16. Netherlands and United States. You've got Argentina and Australia on Saturday. Sunday, we've got France, Poland, and then England versus our African boys. Senegal. Gina, what's your thoughts? Do you want England to win, or do you want Senegal to win?
We spoke about this at the beginning, or was it off air?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically saying how I'm rooting for everyone black, but I'm going to be honest, I want England to win because I want the mandem to bring it home.
Okay, so you want Rashford and them, man?
Yeah, I want them to
Saka and them
bring it
and
home,
score.
yeah.
I hear that. Yeah. Like I said yesterday, I want England to win because I don't think Senegal are going to go all the way. And England could potentially, so let's let England do the thing. And then the other... Go on.
What about Cameroon?
Cameroon...
Because it's close, man. They need to beat Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, let me look at Cameroon's group. Brazil already through.
Yep.
So Group G, you've got Brazil top 6 points, Switzerland second with 3 points, Cameroon third with 1 point, Serbia last with 1 point. So Cameroon have to beat Brazil.
Yeah, man.
And if Serbia can do Cameroon a favour by beating Switzerland, or even hold them to a draw, then goal difference in that. But I'm hearing that Brazil will have a changed team because they're already qualified. They might give some players a start. But even Brazil's second team, I saw a starting 11 of Brazil's bench, and it is as good as a lot of people's starting 11.
Really?
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Their strength and depth is insane. Do we see Cameroon going through? You know what I mean, do we see Cameroon beating Brazil? I don't. Considering they haven't won a game yet. They've only, how many goals they scored? Goal difference is 4. They've scored 3 goals, but they've conceded 4. I'm saying Brazil and Switzerland go through. To be fair, I'm not. My faith in Cameroon isn't that strong against Brazil.
It's unlikely, man. But I hope they can do it, man.
Yeah, no, I hope they can do it. Well, yeah, I do hope they can do it because Brazil already through.
Yeah.
So yeah. I hope they can do it. Because Brazil win, lose or draw are going through. And the other confirmed games as of right now is Japan and Croatia on Monday, and Spain and Morocco. Some more African, but there's a lot of African teams are doing well, Morocco and Spain on Tuesday. All the other games are still to be decided. And that's it for the sports. That's it for the sports, guys. We can head into the outro.
Okay, sorry. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure, guys, that you are following us on all social media platforms, The Day After TNB. Also, make sure you join the community, which Brent is still yet to induct.
Oh yeah, I was trying to tag you the other day in in the live show post, but I was like, Gina's not on here.
No, so we're gonna get that.
Yeah, she is.
That's what I was thinking.
Is she?
Yeah.
What's her name in there?
Justine. Yeah.
Nothing comes up on my thing.
I couldn't find her.
Oh.
No,
if I remember correctly, but I think you should like your proper name, First name,
dear.
second name.
First and last name.
No, I typed in G. I
Government.
typed in GI and nothing came up.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it was me. Maybe it was
Okay.
my fault.
But yeah, thank you for listening. Also, don't forget, if you want to send in voice notes, text messages, or any submissions, the number is 07564 841 073, or you can send it to the day after at thenewblack.com, and black is with an X and not an A.
That's right.
And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Oh yeah, and if you go in Stockholm, make sure you find Margs in it.
Yeah, literally,
yeah,
he's going to
for
be living his bestest.
Living la vida loca.
I want to see some pictures with Kevin and Margs in there.
I don't think Kevin again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's I can't remember the other guy's names out there.
Yeah. A couple people though, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, the poll's finished.
Oh yes.
Do you like mince pies? 55% say they are nasty, and 45% say they are nice.
Is that
I'm,
close?
I'm surprised that
Yeah.
that close to me.
No, literally.
You know
I'm
what?
very
Fuck it.
surprised.
I'm gonna try one
Yes.
Do it on
yes,
air.
as an adult just to see.
Monday.
Yes.
We'll do it on air.
All right, are you gonna bring them?
I'll try and remember.
Vegan ones.
Nah, not all mince pies are made the same, by the way.
This is true.
Yeah.
Buy,
How
no,
we
no.
meant to do
Buy,
this
buy,
then?
buy the finest of the finest. Buy Marks Spencer ones.
A beggar with the choice.
Okay.
Well, damn.
Brent, are you gonna buy Marks Spencer ones?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
That's what, Brent, you like them as well, yeah?
I think there's a season when I can eat it if it's offered to me.
Okay.
If I go to a function and somebody says, "Here with this cream or whatever is on top of it," be like, "Alright, cool." And like I said, they're not all the same. Like
Facts.
the pastry is different, the innards are different. Depending on where is it you get it from, it could actually be really nice.
All
Also,
right, so we're leaving it down to Brent.
and also, are they best eaten cold or hot? Or
Both.
the down
Well,
to
for me,
taste?
I like it when it is like it's heated and then you put the ice cream on top of it.
That's right, Brent.
Yeah.
All right.
But for the pure taste test, I have to eat it raw. No ice
Yeah,
cream,
no-
no
yeah.
additions. I gotta know
In
if
its
I like
rawest
you.
form.
Do I like you for you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think you still like it.
Not with
Do you
your
like
makeup
raisins?
on.
No,
Oh,
like
that's
what?
not fair then,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
no, I don't like raisins.
That's
Neither
what
do
I'm saying,
I.
it's not
I
fair.
hate
You're not gonna
raisins.
like it
It's
then.
full of
Exactly. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
Bare raisins.
I hate raisins.
Yeah, raisins.
You know, you know who the people that give me the ick, people that buy the raisin box and have it as a snack. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you eating raisins as a snack?
Only like old white people should be eating raisins.
Oh, let me just have some raisins.
You know what I
In
mean?
primary school, people had them, innit?
Yes,
Like
which
red,
is
red
red
boxes,
box.
innit? Yeah.
Yeah, raisins are
Nah, man.
the devils.
Nah, I love raisins, man.
I can only eat I can have you know like spice bun. You can get
Yeah.
raisins.
Oh yeah. No.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
different because
I eat raisins in spice bun
same.
Okay.
for sure.
But also if it's too big, you know like if you get like is it hot cross buns or stuff like that that have raisins, I'll pick it
Yeah.
out.
Serious?
Yeah, I can't eat.
I love raisins, man.
No, it's a no from me.
So you never had that not sultana stuff. What was it called? Daisy something? What was it? They used to give it out in little boxes.
Oh,
in
that
primary school.
little girl with the
summer made.
little hair. Yeah, I
What
don't
was
talk
it?
about.
I don't know
Nah,
what
I
you're
refuse that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They had that with milk and like biscuits and stuff.
No, ma'am.
What is it?
A box of raisins.
Oh, yeah. What is it? The red box?
Yeah, red box.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking
But
about.
is it
I
weird?
didn't eat
Is
though.
it weird that I love dates though, but I don't like raisins?
No, because
No,
it's
they're
completely different.
Yeah.
No, because someone was saying to me the other day, but you like dates, how come you
not
don't
the
like
same.
raisins?
Nah, they're
It's the
It ain't the same, innit?
Nah.
Different.
Dates are sweet and even the texture is like
Yeah.
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Dates are nice too.
Dates are buff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, when you have bun and cheese, bro, could you do a poll for me?
Oh, I do it warm. You like it cold?
bun and
innit?
cheese, warm or cold?
I like both.
Has to be warm.
That's
but
what I'm
I can do it
saying.
warm. No, I like both, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I prefer it cold, you know, because I like cold cheese.
I hate
Okay.
cold cheese.
I like cold cheese. Like I could eat a block of cheese
That's
like cold.
to me. That's vile.
So that's why I could do it. Sometimes it's like I don't want the cheese melted in the bun. Do you get what I mean?
Nah, melted cheese is the one, bro.
Nah, sometimes obviously the flavor changes, isn't it? So I like mature cheddar cheese, like cold.
Are you white?
Don't know. I just really like it.
There's certain foods like to me.
I'll warm the bun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can put cold cheese in it, and obviously it won't melt all the way, like
Okay,
where
okay.
it's proper, like stringy and
you
melty.
eat tomatoes, innit?
Yeah,
I knew it. People who eat cold cheese eat tomatoes,
yeah.
like raw.
I can eat with grapes as well. You know how people have like cheese boards and
Yeah.
grapes?
I think the same thing. You're a cheese board person.
I'm not.
The crackers,
Christabel is
all the
like-
different types of
I
cheeses.
can eat that.
Grapes.
I can, but it's not my go-to. Do you know what I mean? I can eat it though.
Nah.
With crackers with a bit of cheese.
Do you eat sandwiches?
Yeah.
Like sandwiches that you buy from the store?
If I'm desperate, yeah.
You know, I've never bought a sandwich from the store in my life. Like, you
Like
know,
Tesco,
the
M&S.
triangle ones.
Yeah.
Nah.
If I'm desperate, like if I'm hungry and like meal deal vibes,
I can only eat a sandwich that I make.
really.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I can't. Sandwich? What's this, famine? I should go buy a sandwich from the shop.
Yeah. And when
Nah,
you go
bruv.
to bougie places like Pret and M&S
Ugh.
and where the sandwiches are not basic and
Yeah.
you have like ploughman's cheese and mature cheddar,
Nah.
like literally
Certain
with,
food-
with
certain-
pickle and you know the ones where the sandwich, when you're having like a tuna sandwich, it's not just plain tuna.
Yeah.
They've got like red onion in there, like elite mayo.
No,
No?
I can't eat cold. Like, if it's like a panini or baguette
Okay,
or
that's
something,
different,
yeah, but it's
you can't
hot.
eat a
But
sandwich.
a cold sandwich
Yeah,
made
man.
by another person with their hands.
Yeah.
You must be bluffing.
You used to be disgusted.
I can't do it. I know we ain't got time for this poll, Brent, but it's what it is.
No, so it's
What's the
going.
poll saying so far?
So far, 26 people voted. They need it hot.
That's
42% saying that, but the rest of them is saying nah.
You know what it is? Basically, I put it on my
cool or room temp.
story, like last year or whatever, and the Jamaicans were coming for me.
Exactly. I was just about to
Really?
say.
Coming for me, like bun and cheese, warm. So you call it Africans have nothing.
It always has to go there, innit?
You know what I mean?
Nah, I toast that, you know.
Or even toast is the best as well.
I've never had it
100%.
toasted. Is it nice?
Very nice.
I hear it.
Very nice.
Bun and cheese.
What's your favorite type of cheese then?
Me, I like mature, like mature cheddar, but like like extra mature, like just proper cheesy.
Yeah.
I don't mind red Leicester either though.
Okay.
But like if I'm making mac and cheese, I'm doing like different types of cheeses: mozzarella, red Leicester, mature cheddar.
You know what foods I'd never used to eat as a kid, and I regretted it because when I ate as an adult, I was like, "Rah, I missed out." Mac and cheese, plantain.
How did you do that, Yusuf?
Fam, I just
Why did you like plantain though? That one I don't understand.
from a child, I just thought it tasted nasty. From a kid, I was like, I don't like, and it became a thing where everyone knew I didn't like plantain. So just say we're going to like a party, whatever.
No one's giving you plantain on your plate.
No.
Or they're coming to you.
The aunties don't know, but my family and my friends know, so they come up to me. Oh, you just give me a plantain. I'm like, yeah, take it. Hated plantain.
Whereas now,
I started eating plantain when I was like 10 years ago.
really,
Yeah, only 10 years ago I started eating plantain. I thought it tasted like actual vomit.
really,
But I was like, as I got older, I thought, black people really love plantain, innit? Like, what's going on? Like, is it me? It has to be me.
And it was you.
Because if everyone loves it, it has to be me.
Then
So
it
I'm
was
like,
you.
let me try it, man. Let me suck it out. I tried it. I thought, you know what? After a couple plates, it ain't too bad. And now I think it's buff.
That's it.
Yeah. Lasagna as well. Never used to eat that.
really.
Coleslaw.
You didn't like coleslaw?
No, the idea of coleslaw to me was vile. I thought, cabbage, carrots, and in mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what was in
But
coleslaw.
like I
from
can't
young
eat
anyway.
jollof rice without coleslaw.
Oh, serious?
No. I have to. If I have jollof rice and I ain't enough coleslaw, I'm leaving the house,
To go
go and
back
buy
for it.
coleslaw to add to my jollof.
But can we just also talk about how there's levels to coleslaw, right?
Yeah.
You lot that are eating like as the brand, Tesco brand, like the basics, you need to go in the bin because you need to Tesco's finest. And even let me be honest, Tesco's finest ain't even that nice. Like Asda's finest. What's it called? I don't know if it's called Asda's finest, but like the
elite
more
one. Yeah,
upper
yeah.
echelon version
Yeah.
is elite. M&S, like hands down M&S. But I'm not gonna lie, nothing beats making coleslaw on your own.
I've never made it.
When I make coleslaw, it's just it's
Is it?
Banging.
I didn't tried it before.
yeah, it's nice.
Also, I like the red cabbage coleslaw. That
Yeah.
a lot of the Caribbean.
Caribbeans,
sauce,
yeah. That's the one I make.
Jamaicans.
Mm.
Do you put raisins in yours,
No,
especially
thank you.
barbecue days?
No, thank you.
Raisins in coleslaw.
Some people do.
If I went-
Absolutely.
If I went to
banging.
Brent, if I came to your barbecue, I say Brent, please, give me a special batch. Raisins.
Yeah, I've seen raisins on coleslaw.
I'm telling you, when
Yeah.
it
Buff.
is that when it is that you pair it up with the chicken and the pie and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pie.
Yeah.
Pie. What do you mean?
Whenever
What pie?
and I'm talking about barbecue. I'm talking about when it is that we have my house.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
but,
know, but
what
what pie?
pie?
Macaroni pie.
Macaroni pie.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, macaroni
mac and
cheese in
cheese?
pie.
It's not. It's kind of different, but y'all call it macaroni cheese, I guess. But it's a pie format for us.
No, but describe it to me.
It still has noodles and pasta and cheese and cream and stuff.
Yeah.
It's mac and cheese.
So why is it a pie?
It's just mac and cheese. Because pie insinuates that there's crust.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There is-
thinking.
There is in Trinidad. There is crust.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. So
It's a pie.
it's a pie filled with mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That sounds
So
buff.
you put crust on the top?
It's when he says crust, I'm thinking you mean the hardened pasta with the
No,
No,
we're talking
crust
about pastry,
like a steak
Yeah.
and kidney pie.
cheese. No, that's not. That's English stuff. When we say
It's mac and cheese.
It's mac and
Yusuf. It's mac and cheese. Because he says
when you guys have the mac and cheese, is
Yeah.
it like the American type where is it doesn't have any
Oh, it's
hard layer at
creamy.
the top?
no, the
No, it
one
has
when
to
I make
have-
mac and
yeah.
cheese, you put it in the oven so the top hardens.
All right, okay, cool. And then you can cut it. Like
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
okay.
you're just talking about mac and cheese, which is cooked to where the top is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about the same mac and cheese that we make here? Do you
Macaroni
make here?
pie, yes.
That's it's mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That's why I say you guys call it something different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm from a country where you say macaroni pie.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. I know some people they just have the pasta and the cheese.
Oh, where it's creamy.
Yeah, and you just put it on the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
Like watery.
like a slushy type thing.
I'm not gonna lie
it's
though.
big in America.
I
They do
do
that big in
like
America.
creamy. I'm not gonna lie. I can eat all types, yeah. So I like the creamy, wet, runny mac and cheese, but
Oh.
only if the top is solid.
you know-
So I don't mind when the top is solid and you
And
cut
got a
it
bit
and
of-
you when you
yeah.
perfect.
I love mac and cheese, right? But I got a story. I'm ashamed of myself, bruv. One day I was in Asda, right? And I don't know why, bruv.
They'll do it.
I just grabbed a Heinz mac and cheese tin
A tin.
on a confused thing. Like, you know what? Maybe this might run, yeah, fam.
I can tell you what that tastes
Fam,
like.
I didn't taste it. Fam, the smell enough. Since I opened it, I threw it in the bin. It stunk, bruv. I said, what was I thinking? The white man got me.
Actually,
I just thought, mac and cheese. You know, you're excited. Mac and cheese, mac and cheese.
No,
this
man.
ain't mac and cheese, nigga.
not in a can.
Nah, do you know, I'm embarrassed for
Good.
myself.
I don't know why you even thought mac and cheese in a can was gonna be
I don't know,
elite.
man. I was having a bad day, bro.
Clearly.
So if I type in Ghanaian or Nigerian mac and cheese,
There isn't.
There isn't. We don't have like mac and cheese. Isn't like obviously it's there in the country, but it's not a Ghanaian or Nigerian dish.
So wait. So what you guys be talking about? We say it's
Because
mac and cheese.
we're talking from
What
the
the
British.
hell?
Hold on, calm down. We are talking from the British black experience over here.
Thank you, man.
Infused with what? Caribbean or African?
Well, mac and cheese
black-
is Caribbean, so it's from the.
Mac and cheese is Caribbean.
I mean,
Maybe in
we're
Jamaica they
we're
call it
in
mac and cheese. Is this why you're saying what you're saying?
yeah,
'Cause in
when I
our
go to-
country, it's
when I go-
macaroni pie.
When I go to the
Yeah, I
Caribbean
think
shop
so.
and I ask for mac and cheese, they like it's
Is it
mac and
Jamaican?
cheese.
Is it
Yeah,
Jamaican?
it's a Jamaican
Yeah.
shop.
Then that's why. Then
Okay,
that's why.
energy eager man.
No,
Wait.
I just wanted to know why you guys were calling it that.
Well, mac and cheese is a Caribbean delicacy.
I don't know if it's a Caribbean, but I'm
that's
saying
why I just said specify. It
Okay.
is Jamaican.
when I go to the Jamaican, when I go to a Caribbean shop,
Yeah.
and 9 times out of 10 the Caribbean shop is Jamaican, and I ask for mac and cheese. On the board it says mac and cheese. It doesn't say macaroni
All
and
right,
pie,
so
whatever.
so they definitely call it mac and
Yes.
cheese. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Macaroni
Yeah?
pie, you know.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Food wars.
that's it from us, guys. Hope you have a brilliant weekend. We
Have a good
out.
weekend, people.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.